Hello. Welcome to Paul's Beer Reviews, the low live. It's back, 3 o'clock on a Saturday. It's been a while since I said that, but this is a special one. I've gone live this weekend because we're going to be drinking a few of the beers that have gone into Lidl this week. Always a big deal when Lidl knock out a new craft beer range. But you're never quite sure what you're going to get, do you, with the Lidl pub launches. I have got it started with a Freedom Kosh, and to be honest, it's a bit meh. It's a bit average, to be honest with you. Clean as a whistle in the glass, no head on that whatsoever. It's a 4.5% ABV Kolsch ale or lager, whichever way you want to look at it. Bit of a hybrid. German hopped, Tettnang and Pearl hops in it. You're certainly getting the flavour of them. It is slightly herbal, slightly spicy, bit of citrus. So in that sense, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's just slightly forgettable for me. Let's see who's in the chat. Thomas is in. Hello, Thomas. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. CJR is in. Schlegs. How you doing, fella? Hope you're well. Chilby Phil is in the low pub. Yes, I know, mate. We are back. It's been a while. Since I've done a low live. It's been a while. Kevin Partner's in. Says good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Kevin. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us. John Morris is in. Love the new Guinness coffee beer. Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it? It wasn't bad. I didn't think it was spectacular, but it wasn't bad. Ginger Pubes is in. Hello, Ginger Pubes. Afternoon, Paul. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. I'm not having a bad weekend. I can't complain. Right, who's been to Lidl? Who's got some beers in? Who's going to be drinking along with us? Oi, Mark's here. The Craft Beer Hub says, here we bloody go. Afternoon, everyone. Hello, mate. I hope you're well. I have dropped you a link, so if you want to get involved, help yourself. This goes in. Says, afternoon, all. Probably not joining in this afternoon, as in a foul mood. I'd have been kicked in the nads by football. What? Being kicked in the nads by a football. Going for a sulk. Oh, our goal would have been beaten today, have they? Oh, dear. Early kickoff, was it? Matt Hill's in. Hello, everyone. Drinking John's Loading Rage on the Beer Monsters a minute. Oh, nice. I've not tried that one. Is it any good? Stephen Russell is in. How we doing, mate? Hope you're well. So, yo, looking forward to this. Appreciate that, man. Chuffed to have you along. Vicky's in. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? How are you all? As the mob. Seeing you tomorrow, hopefully. Kev says drinking bud on the PD. Oh, nice. How is that on the PD? I still like a bud every now and then. I'm not going to knock it. I still enjoy a bud from time to time. Vicky said, Lilith heard Uncle Paul. She's watching. Hey, Lilith. Love it. Lilith's she's not quite 1 year old yet, Lilith. Bless her. Phil says, I haven't been able to get to Lidl. I've been so hungover. I was afraid to leave my sofa. You've had a bit of a week, haven't you? You've had a bit of a week, son. He's been out on the razzle with Steve, Stuntman Steve. And I saw one of their lives the other day. Just made no sense whatsoever. So yeah, I can imagine he's hanging a bit now. Matt says, it's lovely going down way too quick. That sounds perfect. An ice cold bud. You can't knock it, can you? You can't knock it. Oliver's in. Hello, Governor. Hello, Oliver. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? John Morris says, Liverpool going to win a quadruple this year. Funny things have happened. Stranger things have happened. But they're flying, aren't they? Another win, isn't it? They won away at Newcastle in the early kickoff today. They just keep going. I think Klopp made 4 or 5 changes to the side as well. They're flying. Absolutely flying. Fair play to them. If they do it, then it's history. I mean, I remember watching Man United do the treble in '99. I never thought I'd see anything like that again. But if Liverpool were to do the quad, wow. Just wow. But the way they're playing, The way they're grinding out results as well, even when they don't play that well, they still grind out the results. You wouldn't bet against them. You wouldn't bet against them. Going to be drinking some of that limited edition Copperberg mixed fruit tropical flavour. Oh, not heard of that. Do like a Copperberg every now and then. Do like a Copperberg, but more of a soft drink, aren't they? You can get into a lot of trouble with them bad boys. Paul's afternoon, Paul. Long time no speak. I tried the Heineken Silver. It was nice for a macro. I really enjoyed the Heineken Silver. I really did. It is one of the most ridiculously smashable lagers I've ever tried. You know, it's not complex. It's not meant to be, but it's just a smasher, an absolute smasher for the barbecue. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. I says, thanks, Paul. How are you? Excellent. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Thank you. I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm flying. I've been to work this morning, finished about 12, got back, jumped in the shower, freshened myself up, and I'm ready for a few beers now. On the sesh. Chubby says, we definitely overdid it, but the missus is going to grab me a few air of the dogs. You've got to get back on the horse, mate. You've got to get back on the horse. Don't let it beat you. Don't let it beat you. No chance City will win the Prem and Champions League. So you reckon City will win the Premier League and the Champions League? Okay. I don't know. I don't think that. I don't think the Real Madrid City ties over. There are clubs, aren't there, that have this affinity with that competition. Liverpool, one of them. Liverpool are trying to win their 7th Champions League this year, which is insane. Insane. And Real Madrid have won it, 13 times? 13 times. There's just certain clubs that they just pull it out of the bag when it comes to the Champions League. Real Madrid have had like awful domestic campaigns in recent years, but have still won Champions Leagues. There's just something about them. It's just ingrained in them. They know how to get the results when it matters in the Champions League anyway. But I'm really looking forward to that second leg at the Bernabeu. I think that's going to be a cracking game. Abby's a big Real Madrid fan, so yeah, she's hoping for a turnaround, and I'll be honest, I am as well. To be honest, I'm not a City fan. I'm not a City fan. Paul Lapp says, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? Steve said, had the Porn Star Ale from Cold Town Beer. A bit sweet, but surprisingly good. The missus liked it. I didn't pick that one up. I kind of put it down again. I saw it in Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's was selling it as well, weren't they? And I avoided it then. If I wanted a Porn Star Martini, I'd get a Porn Star Martini, but yeah, didn't do nothing for me, so I left that alone. But if it's all good, it's all good. Joel says, my cousin's wife had a baby this week. My family are really happy, but quite peed off with the hospital. Oh, well, congratulations, having another bubba in the family. That's awesome. That sounds that the hospital didn't do very well though. That's not good. Paul says, have you tried the peanut brittle stout yet? I haven't. It's in the fridge behind me, but I might do that on the stream. I might do it. Right. Matt says, I smashed a load of the strawberry and lime Copperberg on a holiday and then realised it gives me the shits. Oh dear. Dear, not good. I'll get you. What a game City Madrid was. It was a great game, wasn't it? Really good game of football. Proper end-to-end stuff. Really good. There is something about City in Champions League semi-finals, isn't there? They're just crazy games. I remember when my boys went up there a couple of years ago, it was just the loopiest tire. Just absolutely loopy. How we got through still to this day, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Right, well, I've just polished off that Kolsch. It went down pretty quick. The Freedom Kolsch. I picked up a packet of 4 of them. £4.49 for 4 of them. It's not terrible. In fact, the more I was drinking it, the more I was liking it. It was nicely hopped, nicely balanced, bit light. But all in all, not bad. Not a bad start from Freedom for that one. So the Freedom Kolsch. That's the first one I had. That wasn't terrible. Wasn't terrible. Jamie Season. Hello, Jamie. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, my friend. It's excuse me, what is it about? Is it 10 o'clock over there? Was it 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning? Can't remember. New York, you 5 or 6 behind us. Chubby says he's going to be back. Good man. Talking of porn starts, I was at the porn stars shop. Oh, did you really? I've seen that show. Seen that show quite a few times. Some of the stuff, the money they get, crazy for some of the stuff they flog in there. Yeah, started off with the Freedom Kosh. Paul says it's not that bad. Was expecting a big peanut hit, but didn't get it. So looking forward to your opinion. Why doesn't understand the need to watch beer reviews? But when you know, you know. I like comparing notes. I'm all about comparing notes. That's how I started watching. Well, Simon was the first one I ever saw. You know, watching him, I was just starting to get into my beer and experimenting with different beers, and I wondered what other people were thinking, what people were buying, what people were drinking, and it's a curiosity. And now here we are. You know, it's 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning, so they're 5 hours behind us. Thank you for joining us, Jamie. Do appreciate it. I hope things are okay over there. It is a beautiful sunny afternoon here down in southeast England. I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but and they're talking about a bit of rain tomorrow. It wouldn't be a bank holiday weekend if we didn't have any rain, let's be honest. So, right. So I've got the Freedom Kolsch out of the way. Jim is in. Hey, Jim. How you doing, buddy? 10:15 a.m. in North Carolina. Thank you for joining us, Jim. I'm going to get another beer out. Another one from the Lidl range. I am going to get... Ooh, what do I fancy? What do I fancy? I'm going to go for another light one. Well, I say light, it's 5.1. I'm going to go for the Lane beer, the Fader. It's a juicy IPA. I'm going to try this one. See if this one is any good. Paul says be back soon. James says it's going to be 21 degrees today. Ooh, nice. Wow. I think it's about 14, 15 out there at the moment. It's just warm. That sun is starting to do a job now. Joel says would love to see a new beer released from Theakston Brewery. Theakston Brewery? I can't remember last time I had a beer from Theakston's, to be honest. Been a while. They've not done anything for a while. Hez is in. So what do you think of Carlsberg Export? Oh, I haven't had Carlsberg Export for a while, to be fair. That is actually on the list of beers I've got to review, because it has literally been that long since I had a Carlsberg Export. I think the last time I had one, I was at a barbecue. It must have been a couple of years or so ago now. I think when they just released them beers, they stick together rather than the ring pulls. And I remember it took ages for the geezer to pull the cans apart so he could give me one. But yeah, it was all right. I'll do a review. I need to do a proper review of Export and actually have a proper opinion on it. Joel says better be some beers brewed especially for the Queen this year. Oh, undoubtedly. There'll be a lot of the local traditional breweries do that, don't they? Anything jubilees, Queen's birthdays, things like that, royal weddings. You always get the little local breweries that do stuff like that, don't they? That's only around the corner, isn't it? Then we get 2 days off work for that. Is it a Thursday and a Friday that we're supposed to get 2 bank holidays, random day bank holidays? Something like that, isn't it? So what we got? Fader Juicy IPA. What's it say about this? Malted barley, wheat, oats. It's got a bit of body on it. Hazy looking IPA. Smells all right. Smells not too bad at all, actually. What's he say? Juicy IPA. Notes of mango and pineapple. Solid baseline of oats and wheat. Its flavour turned to 11. It has a slightly... I don't want to knock it by saying the word, but it has a very slightly inexpensive New England IPA look about it. Looks a bit like cloudy apple juice as well. But I like the aroma. Juicy. Certainly pineapple. Certainly passion fruit. Not too much of the way of mango. Bit of orange, bit of citrus. Hmm. I quite like that. I quite like that. That's not bad at all. That was £1.49. £1.49. That's nice. Nicely carbonated as well, that one. Stuntman Steve says, woohoo! Stuntman Raid. Lol. How you doing, Steve? How are you, mate? How's your head? Have you recovered, my friend? He said, lol, hope you're good. I'm well, mate. I'm very well, mate. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're well. Mickey's in. He says, hello, Paul. Hello, Mick. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Look at him. He's lapping up the sunshine in that picture. He's got them bad boy shades on. Lee J says, it seems the 2 early beer festivals in Lidl, April, and the one after are hit and miss. The October one, you seem to get really good ones in. See, I can't remember what ones they released to the next now, to be honest. I like the beers that Lidl release like a couple of times a year. I really like the wheat beer that they do. I really like the Fest beer, the Märzen, the Märzen that they release. I really like that beer. But their craft releases are a bit hit and miss. But I'm always intrigued because of the prices. Always intrigued. I say so far I've done the Freedom. That was okay. And after a couple of mouthfuls of this, I'm quite enjoying this from Lane. Quite enjoying that one. Fruity, balanced, quite light, easy drinking. They brewed a gin for the Queen's Jubilee this year, and now the Queen's gone teetotal. She's not having none then. She's not having none then. Lord Sprinkhouse, it won't be long, Paul. Yeah, John should be joining us in a bit. I understand he's got a couple of Lidl's beers, so he's going to be doing a drink along with us. Lee W, hello, my friend. This afternoon, all just finished brewing a Columbus single hopped American pale. Oof, nice. A Columbus. So let me stuff around. A Columbus hop. So what we at Columbus? What we're dealing with? Columbus. Oh, okay. So a citrusy affair. Sounds good, man. Sean Ellis, watched your review on Guinness and just went out and got some. Going to try it later. Love the videos, pal. Keep it up. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that, mate. I feel like I've drunk loads of Guinness lately. The non-alcoholic I enjoyed. The coffee one, not so much, but it was okay. But yeah, I've been busy for Guinness on this channel lately. Mark says, have you tried the beers in Lidl, Spain? Steam beer, 8% for €1. Wow. I haven't been to Spain now for about 2.5 years. And normally I go to Madrid, and the hotel that I normally stay in is a Lidl right round the corner from it. And I get what do I get? I get like a San Miguel. There's like a different San Miguel in there that I can't get anywhere else. I always quite enjoy. What else do I want to get in there? Different Mahous, things like that. But I haven't had the steam beer. I haven't had an 8% steam beer anyway. I've had that that IPA that they do in the British Lidls by Steam, which I quite enjoy. But yeah, I don't need to get back to Spain. It's been a while now. The bank holiday for the Queen is on a Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and it's shit me 4 days. Nice. Didn't realise it was that long. Blimey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Shark's in. Hello, Shark, joining us. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning over there. Is it like 7:20 in the morning in California? Thank you for joining us, Kev. That's commitment to the cause, my friend. Jim saying hello to Kevin. Shark saying hello to Jim. Mick says no beers until Wednesday for me. Staying dry for a few days. Fair play. Fair play. You got to do it. You got to do it. I had a couple of beers last night with John and Mark on Mark's channel, on the Craft Beer Hub channel, and that was the first beer I'd had since Tuesday. So I did some reviews last Sunday. I did some reviews on Tuesday, and then I had a couple of days off. But I really fancied a beer after work last night, and I really fancy a couple of beers this afternoon. So you have to have a few days off, don't you? You have to. Steve says, 5th day now, dude. Haven't stopped, Paul. Lol, hair of the dog. Yeah, mate. That's it. If you stop now, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to feel like crap if you stop now. Phil says another heavy weekend next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. This time next week, I'll be at the Printworks in Southeast London. We'll be at Brew London. It's come around again. Unbelievable. It's a couple of months earlier this year. It didn't seem like 5 minutes since we were last there. But yeah, looking forward to Brew London. Myself, John, Mark, and Simon from the Real Ale Craft Beer Guide. We're going to be down there for all of it, basically, the Friday and the Saturday. Really looking forward to it. Really good lineup of breweries going to be there. I probably won't be doing as much YouTube stuff this year. I'll say that now, because there's music being played constantly. It's really hard to do stuff on YouTube because of the copyright and all that. There'll be plenty of social media stuff on my account. I'll be doing stuff on Instagram. But I am hoping to sit down and chat with Hofmeister. I was supposed to do an interview with them last year and they pulled out last minute due to COVID. But I'm hoping to talk to them this year. It'd be great to sit down and chat with Hofmeister. Who else do I want to talk to? There was another brewery that I'm trying to organise a sit-down chat with. I've forgotten now. But yeah, definitely hoping to sit down and talk with Hofmeister and have a beer with them. Yeah, looking forward to it. Plans for Brew London, yeah, just simple, just to experiment, just try lots of different beers. There's breweries I've not had any beers from before, so I'm looking to try lots of different things and see what some of my favourite breweries that are there are coming out with. You know, Vocation are there. I can spend a lot of time with them because they're great. But yeah, there's a lot of breweries I've got my eye on, so it should be a good couple of days. Paul says good Belgian beers in Lidl at the moment. I've got 30 quid's worth. Yeah, they knocked them all out last week, didn't they? The Belgian selection. I do like that mixed box that they do. You get some good beers in that one. I didn't bother buying any of the other ones because I'm not the biggest Belgian beer fan. I just thought they'd probably end up sitting on the shelf for a while if I bought too many of them, so I didn't bother. Because Jim, he's probably going to avoid me, mate. Yeah, say Chubby Phil's going to be there. So yeah, I've got to try and avoid him. We've got 2 Lidls in Burton, but the beer is hit and miss. Quite often don't have the beers other places do. On the plus side, Freedom Breweries in Abbott Bromley, which is on the outskirts of Burton. So there you go. Stuntman saying hello to Phil. Jim says low. Mark says looking forward to seeing who wins the competition later on. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, John is giving away a couple of tickets to for Brew London. So if anyone's available next weekend and wants to come down to London for the day, it's there you go. John's got some tickets on the go. John Wash says the worst thing about the Queen's Jubilee is that ginger tool will be everywhere. Who's the ginger tool? Stuntman Stay says the craft beer hub competition. I'm saying no more as I don't want to spoil it, but it's a good one. Chubby Phil says, hello Steve, I'm good mate. Steve says, okay. John Wash says the ginger tool is not you, Paul. I hope so. That's good to know. Are we referring to Harry? We're referring to Harry. Stuntman says, good Trilby. Shark says, I need to pick up some beer to go with a beef jerky. Ooh, beef jerky. Great idea. Right. We've got a guest. Apparently it's slightly hungover. Jonathan Lord. How's that? Yeah, mate.
I feel like death. Warmed up.
Why are you so hungover?
Do you know what it is? I haven't had hardly any alcohol all week. Like I haven't touched it. I haven't had time, to be totally honest. And the last time I had a beer was last Sunday night. That Belgian beer. I had 3 Belgian beers.
Oh yes, we were just talking about that. John was smashing his way through one of them Belgian boxes, should we say?
I've come to the decision I don't really like them.
No,
they're all right, but I don't. I don't like the after a while that pear droppiness.
Mm.
I end up focusing on that, and I think I missed the point. I need to go out there and try the beer at the brewery, and I think I'd
I would love to go to Belgium. I would love to go to Belgium and drink the beer, from the source. I'd love to do that one day. But I'm not. Yeah, it's the yeast. It's that the unmistakable characteristics of Belgian yeast. I just after a while, I think I'm a bit like you. I'm just like,
yeah.
I very rarely have a Belgian beer and I think to myself, "Carl, I really want another one now."
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's exactly it.
I went out for a beer a couple of weeks ago with Chris and Chris's beer reviews, and we went to a Weatherspoons. Unashamedly, we went there. That's the first place we went, and I bought a pint of Leffe Blonde, and it was really nice. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but I didn't fancy another one after. I didn't go for a second. I went and got onto the lagers after that. It's one of them. So
well, that San Miguel sorted me out last night.
did you do all 8 of them?
No, I did 7.
Bloody hell!
No wonder I feel like death this
To say, no wonder you're steaming.
Do you know the worst bit about it was? I was so busy yesterday, and my day kind of got taken over by something that happened, and I was sat with you guys, and I'm thinking, I've only had 3 cans. I'm absolutely sozzled, and that's not normal for me. And then I thought, what have I eaten today? And all I'd had was a chicken Caesar wrap all day.
Mm.
So all that alcohol was just like straight in there. So I ordered a Burger King in the end after that live stream, ate that, and then went on some really random live streams.
You went down the rabbit hole that is YouTube.
And it's just great fun. Great fun. Actually trying to appear just on random, I think the most random one I've ever joined was a tropical fish one.
Of course you did. Tropical fish live stream. I love it.
It was awesome. So what beers have you got? I didn't know which ones to get, so I bought every single one in the shop.
I pretty much did the same thing. I've already had the Freedom Kosh.
I didn't have that.
I tried that one. And I'm currently drinking the Fader Juicy IPA by Lane.
I think I'll tell you what, I'll go and get all of them and I'll show you what I've got.
You got an ice bucket? Get an ice bucket, mate.
Well, I've got that up there, but I ain't got any ice. Not ice, not South African, not awesome and drink.
Got ice bucket. CJ says Crombacker. That's who I was thinking about. Crombacker are there as well. I would love to. Well, me and John have already said the first beer we're going to get is a pint of Crombacker because neither myself or John have had it on keg before. So I'm really looking forward to having a fresh pint of Crombacker next Friday. Really looking forward to that. I'd love to sit down and chat with them. But the thing is with these breweries, you never know who's going to be there with them because sometimes they just take down a couple of people to pull the pints, and you can't always guarantee you're going to talk to someone who's actually involved. So I'm hoping there'll be someone who's, a relative senior member of staff there that you can actually sit and talk about the brewery with and what they're planning on doing and stuff like that, But you can't always guarantee it at beer festivals. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alex James, hey, how you doing, Alex? How you doing, man? Welcome along. Hope you're well. Steve says, I've got a few from the craft beer at Lidl. Good man. What you got, Steve? Are you cracking into them now, my friend? Last year's Brew London Lowell pub was epic. It was messy, wasn't it? We did the Stone Crow on the Friday night, and that was insane. That was insane. We decided before the stream started that what we were going to do, we were going to do stints so that someone would be on camera. And then whilst we were doing that, someone else would run down to the festival floor, grab hold of someone from a brewery, bring them up and give them like 5 minutes to chat about them and the beer and what they were doing and all that kind of thing. And it worked really well. I mean, from what I can remember, but it was insane. And then we did the Lowell live on the Saturday afternoon, and that was just a mess because Chilby Phil and Sobieski were there and they were both with their tits, and it was very funny. Very funny. He's got the Fader. I'm on that now, and I'm quite enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying it. Not bad at all.
Lane are pretty good by all accounts. I've got that one.
I've got that one.
Got that one. Really?
Yeah. Got that one.
Nooper.
Oh, I didn't buy that one. I've had that one before. It tastes like sick.
Oh, great. Well, thanks for the review. Got that one.
Yeah, I've got that one, but Abby's having that. I don't do sours.
Is it sour? I had no idea.
It's a sour one. I've had that one before, but I don't have it this time around. Yeah, I've got that one. I mean, I want to do that one this afternoon if you're up for it. I think it's quite a big one. And yes, I want to do that one as well. Yes. And yep, got that one too. Yep.
I'm doing all right. I did buy the right ones then.
Yeah, I got that one too.
I reckon that'll be thin.
You know what? Love Lane. Yeah, I got that one too. Got that one. And I didn't pick up Pogo purely because I've had it so many times. I didn't bother. I quite enjoy Pogo though. I didn't pick up the Adams one either. And I didn't pick up that one either.
You what?
Didn't really fancy a Porn Star Martini beer.
So how far through that fader are you?
Do what?
Have you nearly finished the fader?
Yeah, nearly. I got a swig of it left basically.
So which one are you doing next, old boy?
Right, let's have a look.
Wow.
So I've got 4. I've got 5. Is it 5 in the fridge? I've got the Yeasty Boys. I've got the Williams Brothers Belgian one. I've got the 71 Brewing Mystic Origins. I've got the peach and raspberry smoothie IPA from Drygate. What do you fancy doing?
I don't know. I feel like I should get the bill. Well, hang on a minute. I did this last time and I mucked it up, didn't I? I went for like the bubblegum one and then I couldn't taste anything after.
The Belge.
What ABV's at? 7.4. We won't be able to taste anything after that.
7.4.
Go for something lower ABV, maybe.
Should we go for the Mystic Origins from 71 Brewing, the Kvike?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try that one next?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Hit me one more time.
Boom time.
My Britney Spears man on Forza.
That's funny. Yeah, me and John play Forza. John has a van and he's got a Britney Spears paint job on it, and it's hilarious.
It's rapid as well, and I end up beating people on online races, and you can see him being like, "That's utterly humiliating."
Have I just been done by Britney Spears? Yeah. Sharp reckons he's going to win the Brew London tickets. That'd be awkward. Ginger Pube says, can confirm that limited edition Copperberg tastes like heaven. Recommend to anyone that likes cider. So Ginger Pubes is on a tropical Copperberg. I feel bad calling him Ginger Pubes, but it's a great name. But it does sound good. I do like a Copperberg every now and then. Prince Harry is the ginger tall we're talking about. That's good. Geordie's Denny's in. How you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday, Paul. Everyone in the chat. Cheers to good beers. Absolutely, brother. Cheers to good beers. I'm going to finish off this Lane Fader. Really enjoyed this one. Really enjoyed it.
So fat and sexy.
Oh, fat sexy.
You a class.
Joel says, I want to try the mystery of beer. 70% beer. Is that a real thing?
Wow.
70% ABV. Dang. Geordie says, howdy, John.
Geordie's a lovely man.
Lovely.
Good lad.
He's lovely.
Right, I'm opening my Mystic Squirrel, whatever it's called.
Mystic Squirrel. Was it Mystic Origins?
Kvik.
Is it Kvik? Kvik? How do you pronounce it? Is it Kvik?
No idea. Oh, wow, I like the colour. Oh, there's something in my glass. Well, that's
Bloody Mary sort you out, son. Bloody Mary. Pop. It's lively.
That is the dirtiest glass. I'm ashamed.
Watch me juices.
Oh, it smells good. Just got to give this glass a little fettle.
She is really carbonated. Really carbonated. Wow. As soon as I opened that can, I was like, bosh. Look at the head on that. You're flirking that, love.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You're flirking that.
Oh, flake me.
Start message. Geordie's Den, as you dude. Jim asked John, Are you wearing pajamas?
So funnily enough, this top here, it says beer. It's like little bottle tops that say beer. And I got it in Asda. And I think it was Asda or Sainsbury's. And it was like £1. And I thought, that's good.
Yeah.
And then I was out and I saw another guy with the same T-shirt. And then we were out somewhere. And somebody said, why are you wearing your pyjama T-shirt? I was like, it's not. But it does look like, I get it. I don't care.
It's £1. You can't argue with their prices.
No.
You can't argue with their prices. Matt Hall says, I'm not a massive fan of Belgian beers. Yeah, the same. I appreciate the quality. Every time I have a well-respected Belgian beer, I always come away thinking the same thing, that it was a really good beer. I just not fussed if I ever drink it again or not, though. It's just not for me. Just the taste-wise, it's not for me. It's weird.
Yeah,
you know, I could never turn around and say it's a bad beer, because it's not. They're bloody good. I mean, they're masters of what they do. But you either like something or you don't. You know.
For me, I do enjoy that first one, but you can't. I find I couldn't session it, and considering I only had 3 little bottles, and I felt rougher than I did today.
Yeah.
After 7 cans of San Miguel 5.4.
Yeah. And for me, the best beers. Well, I'm not gonna say the best beers in the world. Brewing beer at its best is when you can create a banging beer, sort of between 3.5% to 5%. That's where the brewing expertise comes in. If you can brew a beer with tons of flavour, tons of hoppy character, but keep it sort of under 5%, that's skill. That's brewing skill. And in the Belgians, they chuck sugar in their beer as well. So that's cheating as well.
They do, yeah. Well, to be honest, it's difficult. Like, if you have, like, for instance, there's one particular beer that we make, and we use a ultra pale malt, and the figures are always out on it. And sometimes you get it, and it's just flipping mad strong. And then other times, you use the same amount, they're flipping miles out.
Yeah.
So then your problem is, well, you've got to put some sugar in it, otherwise you won't have the ABV.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you don't hit target, then you end up throwing it all away. So every brewery has brewing sugar in. The Belgians tend to use one that's like it's like a darker sugar. I can't think what it's called now. There's a name for it. It's something candy. The home brewers in here will know what it is, and that also adds to the flavour. So this, I quite like the smell.
I'm not getting much on the aroma at all.
Oh, right. Mine's really good. I've got like that kind of sagey, herby smell with some fruit.
So it's got Cascade hops in it, which straight away I'm like, yay! But it's also got Columbus, so citrusy, earthy. Atenum. I'm not familiar with Atenum.
No, I don't know what Atenum is. No idea.
Atenum hops.
Atenum. Let me Google it.
So with Cascade, I'm hoping it's going to be something slightly piney, maybe a bit of grapefruit. The aroma for me is really, really light on this one.
Atenum.
I'm not getting a lot. I'm going to get stuck in anyway. Have you had a swig yet?
No.
I'm
Atenum.
going to have a swig. I'm hoping the aroma's just a false dawn, you know?
I quite like the smell. It's got a sweetness to it.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Wow. Massive grapefruit.
Off the bat, wasn't it?
Wow.
Off the bat.
If you told me that you poured grapefruit juice in there, I'd believe you.
It was quite sweet on arrival. That was really quite sweet, but it didn't remain sweet. It became citrusy, grapefruity, slightly hoppy, bitter at the back end. That's good. That's actually good. 71 Brewing. They are capable. 71 Brewing. They do some good beers. I like that off the bat. I think that's a really good first mouthful. I think that's a nice beer straight away.
Definitely getting that lemon. So, Atenum hops, I'm just getting this off the Charles Farren website.
There are a lot of people that swear by Kivike yeast, though. They say it's one of the best, yeast strains you can use in a beer.
Never tried it. Says it used for its aromatic properties, moderate bittering, a very distinctive hop from the USA. Its
Right.
aroma type cultivar bred by Yakima Chief Ranches. Its name is derived from the area near Yakima, where the first hop farm was established in 1869 by Charles Carpenter.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think I've ever heard of it, Attenham.
no, it's nice to see something new. Like you
Absolutely.
definitely, for me, lemon, grapefruit, all day long there.
You're definitely getting the Cascade element to it, and you're getting a bit of that Columbus because it is citrusy. It is slightly earthy, slightly floral, slightly herbal.
It's pretty much everything in a beer, isn't it?
I really like it though. It's really nicely balanced.
That
I think that's cracking.
if this was a little bit colder, because I've got mine a little bit warmer because it's I got these straight out of. I've not been back that long. It's absolutely excellent. That on a summer's day, I think this would go really well with some fish.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine that actually going with a bit of salmon or something. Yeah, a bit of salmon, bit of salad. £1.79.
It's a banger. I like that.
That's good. That's solid. That's a solid beer. I like that. 71 Brewing. Well done.
Very good.
Well done.
It's well balanced and well rounded. I can't believe that's a supermarket beer, to be totally honest.
No, that's pretty decent. For 179, that's crazy good for 179. Very good. John's Journanas in pajamas. This is hello Steve, good mate, how you doing? Peter M says Belgian beer tastes good, but it's too strong for me. It's true. You can only after two, you like starts kicking your ass, doesn't it?
Look at these.
Get in there.
Look at this.
Oh,
How thin are those? Look how thin they are.
It's got the munchies. They're like matchsticks.
Yeah. They were Lidl. I thought I've never tried them before, so I bought a bag.
I had. Let me sort out one. Go away. Wait that up. Yeah, that meat was bad. I had that over Christmas. It was bad.
Is that the one that everybody different? Is it the one there was a bit of? I kept hearing you guys, reviewers, talk about it, saying like one of you got it, really enjoyed it. It was a good can, and then somebody else got a completely different.
No,
experience.
I had one over Christmas. I didn't actually review it. I just drunk it. I fancied a beer one night, and I just opened it, cracked, and I did about one mouthful, maybe even two mouthfuls, and I chucked the rest down the sink. It was bad.
What?
Yeah, there's not very often I chuck a beer down the sink, but that one went down the sink. And I think Simon reviewed it. I think Simon put out a video of it yesterday, and he said that it was pretty bad. Yeah, Donkey Stone, mate. They need to watch themselves. They do need to watch themselves. If they want to carry on, they've got to stop knocking out crap like that. They've got to. They're getting all sorts of bother. Joel Morris says, hopefully we get some good smoked beers. Oh, mate, I do love a good smoked beer. I love one. I love a good smoked beer. Really do. Good pale ales, golden ales at this year's Brew London. I tell you, if there is a brewery that's doing a smoked beer, anything over smoked malts, I'm all over that. I'm with you, mate. I love a smoked lager.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Really do.
Do you reckon we should do like a smoked version of the Band and Car?
Ooh, God, could you imagine how dark that would be? That sounds really daft. How dark that would be, but it would be really dark. I've just got a super chat. Sorry, I've just got to read that out. It's from Jack Howard. Of course it is. Jack Howard's in with a big £5 super chat. It says, oi, oi, afternoon, ladies. Get your fivers out, you slags. Hello, Jack. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. I watched his video the other day. Did you see his video?
Yeah. It's good, isn't it? It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but...
he probably does look like a Viking now, doesn't he?
He does. Everybody says he looks like my brother.
It's weird, isn't it, when you see people's face for the first time and kind of think, I'm not sure what I thought you'd look like, but perhaps it wasn't that. But He's a good-looking chap. Is our Jack Howard. Good-looking lad.
Nice to see you, Jack.
Good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining us. Lee J says, I'm interested in the peanut stout. Yeah, I'm going to crack that one open in a minute. I'm going to crack that one open because I've got that one in the fridge and I wasn't expecting to see one. Okay, I've got a few more super chats coming in all of a sudden.
Oh, my word.
Batman says, I've got some Elvis juice. I had it. Can't remember the taste.
well, Steve, that is about the best review I've ever seen.
Must have been good.
I love it.
David Wilson simply just chucked in an £11 super chat. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Kenny Joe with an international super chat, a $10 super chat. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Kenny. Really do appreciate that, mate.
Kenny's so generous. What because a guy.
People are in the money this afternoon.
Oh my word! Look at this.
Do appreciate that.
David Wilson. We'll buy him a beer when he comes up.
Trilby Phil has entered the battle. £10 super chat. It's a super chat wars. Always gets a little bit awkward when this happens. I do appreciate it, lads. It's awesome. It all goes back into the channel, as you well know. Do you know what I mean? Just look behind me. So, yeah, I do appreciate it. It's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Where was I? Lost my place in the chat now. Where are we at? It goes, John, I'm drinking Loading Rage. Where did the name come from?
So the name came from when I had this Toshiba MSX computer, and you could put a cartridge in and play a game, but it had a built-in tape cassette, and you put a cassette in and you tried to load a game, and it would go, if you look at what it says on the actual pump clip, it goes like loading, blah, 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 and then it goes syntax error. And you'd waited half an hour to play that game with all that, and then you get syntax error, and then I'd just completely lose it. I'd be like, punching the keyboard. I ended up breaking it because I got so angry with it. And that is Loading Rage. That's what you felt, that pain. And then I moved on to a Commodore, and that wasn't quite as bad.
Jack has just chucked that in as well.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, Jack. Thank you, mate. Not really sure what else to say. Yeah, need to meet for a beer, mate. I think I owe you one or two by now.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Jack, thank you so much. Well done, gents. That's what I'm talking about. Jack, you're a legend, mate. You really are a legend. Unbelievably generous. I really do appreciate that, mate. It's awesome.
All of you are. I mean, it's just amazing.
The fact that you're watching. 38 of you are in right now on a Saturday afternoon. You could be doing anything right now. You sat here having a beer with us. It's an incredible thing. Incredible thing. I love it. Thank you, mate. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate it. Yep. So there you go. There was the name. Geordie's Den says Elvis Juice is different now. They messed with the ABV. They have tinkered with it a lot, haven't they, Elvis Juice? But then you don't expect any different from Brewdog, do you? They're a car crash. So
I've never had it either. I've never had their stuff ever before, so I can't really comment because I've got nothing to compare it to.
Well, Punk IPA was the one. That's the one everyone refers to, and it's absolutely right. Punk IPA, when it first came out, was incredible. It was a superb IPA, and now it's just not. And you just got to think, how can you do that? How can you go from having a genuinely good product to one that is just piss poor? Basically, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Could you do the Yeasty Boys, Paul? It's in the fridge. I don't mind doing that at all. The Earl Grey IPA. I don't mind doing that one at all.
I don't like Earl Grey, but it reminds me of a trip to Hastings to the Smuggler's Cave when I was a kid with school. And we went to the gift shop and I just randomly bought these Earl Grey tea bags that were meant to be like some sort of smuggler's treasure, so they had like pictures of smugglers, and I brought it home. And I was like, Dad, I got this. And he's like, oh, great, son. Yeah, nice, like that. And then in the morning, he made me a cup of tea. I was like, Dad, this tastes like soap.
I hope it don't taste like soap.
And he just laughed his head off. He just laughed his head off at me.
So it is now, 5.1 Elvis Juice. Geordie, your Glasgow legend. Geordie says, cheers, Trilby and Stunt and Geordie are having a good chat. Mystery of beers, 70% beer made in Germany.
I'm gonna have one. Let's look it up.
That's all right, man. Anything that's made in Germany's got to be half decent, isn't it?
True.
John, my bad. Andrew Sexton, just tuning you fellas. Have I missed much? No, not much, Andrew. Just had a couple of beers. Working our way through the Lidl's beers and their new launch. So far, not bad. Not bad at all. We've had the Freedom Kosh, which was okay. We've had that, which I actually quite enjoyed, the Fader Juicy IPA from Lane. And we're currently working our way through the 71 Brewing Mystic Origins, which is the Kvik IPA. And that's at 5%. And that's going down really nicely, actually. Going down nicely. Joby says his beer's on the way. He's hanging, but he's doing the hair of the dog. He's getting back on it. You Geordie. Everyone's laughing. David Wilson, hello, mate. There's the hello. Did you get the new tanks clean? The oil and such? Asked Jim.
Yeah, it's all been done. We've got one tank completely finished with all the insulation on and everything, and it's hooked up. Sorry, no, it's not hooked up. And then there's one that's like 90% there, and then the other one is waiting for some insulation. And Steve next week is doing adding some wiring, tidying up the wires and stuff at the back, and then I've got to buy another chiller. Chillers are a pain in the ass. They're like 300 quid a go every time, and they just fall apart, which is a pain. So we've got to put that on, and then we won't be. I reckon 2 weeks and everything will be fully up and running. We did another lager on Friday, and we've rebrewed 8 Mafia for cask as well, so you can have it on mini keg.
That was a good beer. 8 Mafia was a very good beer. Really enjoyed that. Matt Hall just jumped in. $8.99 super chat. He says Burton Town Brewery beers to try. I've never had anything from Burton Town Brewery. I'm all over that, mate. Let me write that down.
Why do I feel like I've had this recently, a Burton Town beer, or was it that Matt, you suggested it before? I feel like I know I've seen it recently. I just looked at that mystery of beer. It's interesting because it's really, really strong, but it's only got a low 2.5 star rating on Untapped.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that, mate. Really do. I'll get some of them beers. Definitely. Where we at? Mark says, we'll be on in a bit, lads. My wife's gone out for an art on the tiles in London, so I'm getting the runaround from the baby already. You see that film Baby's Day Out, where the baby just causes absolute carnage, but oblivious of what it's doing. I can imagine that in Mark's house right now. There's things on fire, water spraying all over the place. Mark's
lampshade, dog's having a poo in the corner, or right on the sofa, and he's like, ah! Do you know that?
Baby's just crawling around. It's only like a couple of weeks old, but he's already crawling, obviously.
I genuinely had one of those moments. Lids went. She went off on a trip with her mates.
Thank you, Geordie.
And I had the kids, and Casey was quite young, and Kobe was just crawling around. So I was like, right, it's bath time. I'll put Casey in the bath, and then I'll leave Kobe on the floor in the bedroom on his changing mat and let him chill. And I kid you not, I literally put her in the bath and I turned around. I can't have been more than 30 seconds. He'd crapped, picked it up, smooshed it into the carpet, and then up on the other side of the wall in his bedroom. And he was like this. He was just like this, sat up, sat in poo, going, like covered in it. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'm not very good with it, so I'm like there retching, trying to clean it all up.
Oof.
Oh, and I told Lids, and she was in hysterics on the phone. She thought it was the funniest thing.
Kevin Partner just chucked in at $8.99 super chat. Thank you, Kevin.
Wow.
He says, for any Welsh beer next weekend, well, Tiny Rebel are going to be there. I mean, do I have to buy their stuff? Does it have to be them?
They might have a good one.
I hope so. I had a beer. I had one beer from Tiny Rebel last year at Brew London. It was a brand new, like just released. It was like a marshmallow stout or something. It was so sweet. It was just so sweet. It just tasted like pure sugar and a bit of malt. It was just just full of flavors and things that didn't need to be in there. It was. I just think it's such a shame. Every time I look at Tiny Rebel now, I know I'm not going to like it. And they're a bit like Brewdog in that sense. It's just they were so good once upon a time. And now
but they're nice people as well, from what
yeah,
I can tell.
I've got no issue. I will go, but their setup is always so good. Like the lighting and everything, their merchandise
Branding is
awesome.
amazing.
It always looks so good. I mean, the first time I became aware of Tiny Rebel was at the Great British Beer Festival about 4 or 5 years ago at Olympia, and they had an ice cream van. They were selling beer out of an ice cream van, and it was so clever. But people were all over it. They were like flies on shit, and it worked. It really worked. Their
Bedford
brand,
CF, wasn't it?
eh?
It was a Bedford CF.
It was, yes, old school. It was old
Yeah.
school. It was so cool. It was so cool. And yeah, I wanted to buy everything. Like I love their logo with the bear. I love everything about Tiny Rebel's branding and their marketing, but their beer is so subpar now. But I mean, you know what? I will look it up, Kev. Any other Welsh breweries that are there? I'll go to Tiny Rebel. I'll check out Tiny Rebel, see what they're offering. Hopefully something good. But thank you very much for that, Kev. I really do appreciate it, mate. It's incredible.
So generous, amazing.
It is.
Paul will be able to buy me a beer next week. Mackie D's on you.
Mackie D's. Maccas.
Do you remember when we were outside
yeah.
and then you nearly had a fight with an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I did. We were stood outside the hotel. I was wearing a hat when I had a Tottenham cap on. Some idiot had a few and thought it'd be funny to try and have a pop. And I just stood there smiling at him. I was like, go on in, try me. He didn't come back, did he?
No, he didn't. They didn't. It was all like one of them where they're sort of walking around going, you know, like you're like, oh, come up and
kind of looked. I think he sort of looked again and assessed the situation and thought, yeah, this probably isn't a clever idea actually, because they're both quite big. Yeah, that was funny. But there you go.
We could have just pinned him on the floor and sat on him.
Could have, yeah, he literally should have just squashed him to death. But that's Arsenal supporters for you. Every gunner's a runner. They give it all that, and then you give it back and they run. That's what they do.
Every gunner's a runner. I've never heard that before.
Every gunner's a runner. So, folks, it's a true story. I must pick up one of those lovely Budvar glasses in London next weekend. Yeah, well, Budvar are going to be back. And I'm hoping to get a pint of their unfiltered because they're busy launching that, aren't they? Like really making a big deal out of the unfiltered Budvar. So that should be on keg next week, I would imagine. So that would be rather special. Looking forward to that.
Nice.
There's a lot of beers I'm looking forward to. Hofmeister. I cannot wait to get a pint of Hofmeister. I haven't had their Weizen yet. I haven't had the Hofmeister Weizen. So if they've got they've got to have that on keg next week because they've only got 3 beers. They've got the Hells, the Weizen, and their non-alcoholic Hells. To be fair, I'd be quite interested to see what their non-alcoholic Hells is like as well. To be fair. Let's be fair. David Wilson's going to be at Brew London next Saturday. Looking forward to seeing David. Looking forward to that, mate. Shark says, get me one. They are a weapon, aren't they? The Budvar glass. A thing of beauty. Matt Hall says, confectioner's sugar. Is that the stuff they chuck in the Belgian beer?
Yeah.
Postage might be a nightmare.
Blacky brownie colour. It looks like bonfire toffee. We have something called bonfire toffee. Yeah, it looks like that.
Bonfire toffee. Geordie said, this is great. 2 brilliant guys reviewing the same beer at the same time. Yeah, it's good. I like doing these videos when you can actually review a beer with someone else rather than just doing it on your own all the time. It's good to kind of bounce ideas off of one another and see what you're tasting. But one thing I do say, it's nearly gone. It's a really good beer. Really good beer. Shark says, you talking about your deodorant with all these aromas? Absolutely. I'm getting a distinct whiff of sex.
Oh.
For that one. David Wilson says, Bermondsey, nice and busy today. Lots of folk enjoying beer, chat in the sun. Oh, you picked the right day for it, mate. Being outside.
Mate, it's 19 degrees out here.
Is it 19? Wow.
And I was going to go to the brewery, get my laptop and set up outside. And then I was pushed for time and I couldn't get it to work yesterday. For some reason, if I use my headset and I do it through the phone, it uses the mic on the headset, but I can't hear it through the headset. It plays it through the phone. Yeah. Chuffing Google, honestly.
Chuffing Google.
Chuffing Google.
Chuffing.
I'm sorry. I'm just making an Amazon purchase on the other side.
Oh, it's easily done. Shark has never used Kavik. I'm going to call it Kavik. I don't like saying Kavik. I'm going to call it Kavik. I've never used Kavik yeast. It's all the rage. It's all the rage. And there's a lot of people in the industry who swear by it. Like they're proper passionate about it. So it's like the best thing that's happened in beer in years. David Wilson loves Kavik beers. The Craft Beer Hub says Kavik, to my knowledge, is favourite by brewers as it's super fast acting and can work a beer in around a week in some cases, so I'm told. There you go.
To be fair, most beers are within a week anyway. Just throwing that out there.
So there you go. That's why it's the Craft Beer Hub, because he's dropping the knowledge. Dropping the knowledge. I will say some of the most lazy yeast that we've found has been the American ones. Bloody Americans. So lazy.
Sometimes it just doesn't start. And because we like to have it like the attenuation at the maximum. So all the sugars are eaten, so you get that nice dry finish. It just takes forever. Ain't Matthews like that.
John Morris says the mystery of beer 70% is a freeze distilled beer. Did you find that, John? Did you find it?
Yeah, but it's not got a lot of good reviews. It's like $50 a bottle, and it's only like 2.5%. 2.5 stars on Untapped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not got a lot. I imagine it tastes much like that John Smith's that we had that was like 60 years old. Because that honestly, that was like somewhere between a bourbon, a beer. It was like it had a woody taste to it. It was really alcoholic. It was really like we drank it, and I was like, if you could replicate that and just tidy it up, because it tasted old. If you could tidy that up a little bit, that'd be a banger.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to buy a hoodie. My hoodies are all got holes in, so I need a hoodie.
Your clothes are falling to pieces. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but I've seen a nice one. It's got a picture of a nut and bolt, and it says "leftover parts," proof that you've made it better. Quite like that.
I always hate that when you put something together and you look on the floor and there's something that should have been involved, and you think, "Oh shit, like, where was that supposed to go?" And you just hope it all stays together. I literally had it cut the week over the Easter weekend. I put together an outdoor table and chairs, and I finished it all. And there was like 1 or 2 extra bolts and things like that. And I'm thinking, were they supposed to go somewhere? It all looks really good. And I've tested them. When I sit on it, believe me, that's the test. So if it stayed together, then it's winning. But there's always them bits, and you panic.
I'm in trouble, boys.
It's the missus. You've been shopping.
Hello, Wi-Fi-matic 3000. How are you doing? I am at home, yes.
You're correct in theory. There's nothing like a lemony saison.
Oh, right, okay, you're right. There's no panic.
That would sound good, actually, on a day like today. A lemony saison. I do like a saison. Matt Hall, that Nipa was not good when had at Christmas. Yep, the same, Dave. I had it at Christmas, and it was shocking. Really bad. Lid's all right?
She is. She's just saying that. So she went to see mum and dad, and my niece and nephew are up there. So, and it's her cousin's birthday, and she was taking a card, but the kids wanted to go up and see their cousins. So we've got Lydia's family is massive.
Right.
So like, my side of the family is quite small. There's just me and my mum. And then I've got uncles and aunties that don't really bother with me. So, and I don't wish them badly. It's fine. I don't mind. It's all good.
Yeah. That's what it is. Well, my family's the same. My family's tiny. whereas Abby's family's huge. It's exactly the same situation. Like when you go around to theirs for a family do, there's just endless people. You know,
Don't you think, right? Family are nice. The family are normally nice. But some of the ones that marry in are a pain in the ass.
Oh, absolutely. Bit like me, really.
Yeah, you, Paul. I was
Pain
specifically.
in the ass, yeah. Jim says I can't stomach a Roche beer. Oh, so I had the Schlenkerla, their smoked Marzen or Märzen, as it's supposed to be called. Märzen, and I thought it was glorious. I picked that up in Great Escape for £1, and I got another one as well. Absolutely glorious. Craft beer hub says, good looking. It looks like a car crash victim. Oh, Marcus giving it to Jack. That's outrageous. I hope Jack's giving it back. The Ewok is giving it out. Roche beer, smoked banding car. Hello, said Disco. It's a good point. A smoked bandit, just a smoked porter. I don't think I've ever had. I'm not sure if I've had a smoked porter before.
Well, see, the only thing I would say is our porter, I don't think, is far off most people's stouts. Certainly in cars, it's a little thinner. But I've had, I think it was Roosters, I had their salted caramel stout.
Okay.
And I couldn't get over how thin it was. I was like, that is not a stout. That's a good porter, but it wasn't a stout.
I've literally we got the Stewart one, haven't we? The chocolate clock, which is a chocolate stout. It's only 4.5. I always get a little bit worried when you see a stout at like 4.5. I don't know.
I don't know. See, I don't. So I think British. Sorry, I scratched my nuts then. I think because of the way duty is in the UK and it's driven us to make lower ABV cask beers, we do it quite well, I think, as a country. And I think you can make a good stout that's low ABV, as long as it's got the body. Because you can have body in your beer without making it really, really strong.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we associate a stout with that alcoholic, strong, rich, like a Narwhal, kind of, that's what we think it should be. But it's just horses for course. It's a different style, it is a stout, but it's a different end of the spectrum. So you can have a good stout that's low ABV, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to, but it just seems it's almost a rarity where I have a good stout that's any less than about 5.5%. Anything lower than that, you almost have that. It's not going to happen unless it's Guinness, of course, because you know what you're going to get with Guinness.
I love Guinness. I think it's a
great product.
It's like an old friend, isn't it? Don't you think it's like an old friend?
Yeah, you know where you stand with a Guinness, don't you?
Yeah, it's like when we did when we went to that Wetherspoons, which might add those beers that I bought and the chips. Was it chip? No, I didn't buy the chips. That was Mark, and I never got a receipt, did I? So Lindsay was screaming blue murder at me for not getting a receipt. She's like, "You'll not get the VAT back on that." I was like,
for a plate of chips. John, what beer are we doing next, mate? Because I've destroyed that.
Yeah, me too. Shall we give that? Which can is that stout? Because I think if that's a 4, we're on the subject, so it might be where
the Stewart Brewery. Like? Yeah, the chocolate clock.
Oh, I don't know if I've got that.
You have?
Did I pick that up?
Should we do? Well, we got a choice of two. Should we do the Love Lane Baltic Porter or the Stewart Stout?
I've got New Relic. No, I haven't got that stout.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't. I'm going to make a retard of myself here, aren't I?
So you literally showed it to me.
Small Giant.
Yeah, same brewery, wrong beer.
New Relic.
Right. What you had the chocolate clock?
Yeah, they're the only 2 Stewart ones I've got.
Um,
Who wanted? Didn't somebody want Yeasty Boys?
Yeasty Boys. Yeah, let's do the Yeasty Boys one, shall we?
Yeah, I love their branding as well. That's another one. I think it's so cool.
Oh, Yeasty Boys. I've got a bit of a love and hate thing with Yeasty Boys, man.
Let me rinse my glass out.
These guys are pretty much the reason why everyone's using New Zealand hops at the moment, because and they do collabs with everyone. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends in the industry, the Yeasty Boys, but I've yet to have a beer from these guys where I've been like, whoa, that was good. That was really good. I'm hoping, and again, I'm not a fan of Earl Grey. So this is boldy, floral, much like your granny's bedroom. Okay.
Is that the description?
Stone fruit and citrus notes and a long, dry finish. Oh, hello. Hello. So this says it was brewed with our friends at Utopian Brewing in Devon. I love Utopian. So if Utopian have had anything to do with this could be rather good.
Well, I've murdered the pour. I've actually tasted it already because the can was going to overflow in my lap. Look at the state of that.
Smells a bit like
terrible. Sharky says I'm still waking up watching you sausages.
It's the best way to wake up on a beautiful sunny California morning. The best way. That looks like tea, to be honest.
It's got a tea look to it.
It looks like a really, like a tea bag's been in there for about, a minute too little, I'm not sure of the aroma. I'm really not sure. It's very malty.
Malty, very, very malty. It's very malty.
Full of malty. Right. I'm going to let that one settle for a minute.
Yeah, me too. I've got more head on that than...
It's quite lively. My mind's not terrible, but yeah. Considering it's only a 330ml can. John, you're looking well, mate. Just finished putting my brewing toys away. Says Lee.
We need to get you up, Lee.
Absolutely. Mixes. I'm at work. Sat in a cab. Oh, he's a cabbie. He's a cab driver. Salt of the earth. Mick, enough respect, mate. Enough respect to you. Salt of the earth.
Geezer.
He's got to be a Spurs fan. If you're a cab driver, you've got to be a Spurs fan. Got to be. All taxi drivers are Tottenham fans. They got to be. Or whether it's just my taxis, I don't know. Whether they just see me get in the back and they're like, who do you support? Tottenham. Not me too. I don't know. All taxi drivers are Tottenham fans.
I'm looking for something. I forgot what I'm looking for. What am I looking for?
Oh, he's in Right, so Dave is in Bermondsey. He's on the beer in Bermondsey. He can still watch while I drink. What are you drinking right now, David? I'm probably miles behind. Just had jiu-jitsu, or was it? Is it jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu gnome from Brewdog earlier was okay. Eesh. I've just got no interest in drinking anything from Brewdog anymore. I'm just so fed up with them. I
just fed up with all the drama in beer, full stop. It makes me fearful of just what to say, what not to say. I got absolutely trounced on Instagram and Facebook the other day. And it was a typo. It was just a typo on the wage, and I got attacked. And there's no innocent until proven guilty. It was just like everybody went mad. I tell you what, I can't wait. If somebody comes up to Brew London at me, I'm going to freaking tear him a new one. Yeah,
it's guilty to proven innocent these days now, though, isn't it?
It's just pathetic. And I like the fact that they hold people to account. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a good thing. But it's the way you go about it. And just being vicious is just not... no one's going to ever learn anything. We're never going to come to agreement if we just attack the other side of an argument every time. You've got to have a bit of give and take, and you've got to listen. Because if we don't listen to both sides of it, we're screwed.
Yeah,
we're absolutely screwed. Humanity is totally screwed.
Yeah, but nobody ever wants to back down anymore, do they? It's like, this is my opinion. I'm sticking to it, and I will not listen to anyone else's. Full stop. And that's why no one likes each other anymore. And social media is just Toxic, horrible.
Oh, I've come off Facebook. I just don't look at
Yeah,
it.
I don't touch Facebook anymore.
It's turned into like Karen Central.
Yeah. Lisa's nearly brewed the original punk today, but had a change of mind. Oh, would have been nice to have had a punk IPA again, but not by Brewdog. Shark says hello, Lee. Joey's in. Why does John look like he's wearing a moo from a Monty Python sketch, bro? Don't know. He's wearing a rugby shirt. He's definitely wearing a rugby shirt today.
I like this shirt. I've got my stretchy pants deployed.
Stretchy pants, deployed. I love that. Deployed. It's a great word.
Yeah, deployed. I've got me. This is like that T-shirt that you just spent no money on. It's so comfy.
Yeah,
it's like one of my favourite T-shirts.
So I'm gonna go in on this.
It's really actually quite nice. Sorry, I haven't reviewed it. I haven't smelled it. I've just been attacking it. The smell's a bit odd, if I'm honest, but it's really quite good. Doesn't taste like Earl Grey at all. Not even get an element of Earl Grey.
It's very floral.
Hmm.
Off the bat, it says it's actually got tea in the ingredients. I'm not really getting tea.
I'm getting that at the back of my tongue, like a bit of a tea flavour, but it's not. I wouldn't have said it was Earl Grey. It's definitely tea, but not Earl Grey.
It's nicely hopped. It's been nicely hopped. There is a nice sort of like a sort of a piney bitterness at the back end, which I quite like. And there's a touch of sweet malt that's quite prominent. Like it's almost like caramel.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Smashable.
It's drinkable. It's certainly drinkable, but it's another one for me with Yeasty Boys where I'm just like, yeah, it's all right. It's not doing anything.
Right.
Not doing anything amazing. I say I can understand why breweries get excited when they're thinking, oh, you've got these hops coming over from New Zealand, and how much they cost, and I can get these flavors. I don't know. I'm assuming they're doing everyone a deal or something.
So no, they're not. They're not at all. It's so New Zealand. So there's two places in the world that you can grow like really good malt, like for pilsners and stuff. New Zealand and the UK. They have a better climate for hops, and they've started growing hops, and they're really good. And the harvests are massive. So the quality is very, very high. So Chosen Man,
yeah,
that's all New Zealand hops.
Oh wow,
that's why it's called a New World Bitter.
New World Bitter. It's a very good bitter. That on cask last year at Brew London was superb.
A dry hopped bitter. I mean, it is beautiful.
Where's Abs today? She's here actually. She's cleaning. We've got people coming over. We've got family coming over tomorrow, so she's busy cleaning the house up because she's a messy cat. She's a messy cat. She's busy clearing up. But she's about. I might get her to pop in and say hello in a bit. Jack says going to pick up the quad. Ooh.
Be careful on them things.
Catch you in a bit, chaps. Who buys a quad bike for no reason? I love quad bikes, man. It's so much fun. Going to take the boy to school on it. Yeah, boy. That's quality. Quad bikes are so much fun. So much fun.
They're just dangerous as hell. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's when you fall off them and the damn thing rolls on top of you. They're heavy.
Yeah. Oh, so much fun, though. So much fun.
Awesome.
Hey, up for that Shark Brewing. I've only got one smoked beer in just now. But we could do something. I'd love a smoked beer at Brew London. A fresh smoked beer, that'd be great. Shark, if I'm correct, good morning. Absolutely. Will Abby and Lydia be on the bar at Brew London? Had a nice chat to Abby last time. They will. They will. Abby is coming down again. And she'll be there Friday and Saturday. And she loves it. Bless her, working behind the bar, which is weird. But yeah,
David Wilson has just saved my ass because I forgot to book Lydia's train ticket.
He's reminded you. He's reminded you the wife's coming as well. You know what? I've just had another swig of that beer. I am getting tea now. I am getting tea. It's really floral. It's really floral. But it's not terrible.
I like it. It's got that dry finish that I really enjoy.
Steve says, I best be careful. Just fell down 2 steps and I was dancing. Oof. Know what Steve's like with steps? Not good.
Take it easy, dude.
Paul, you? Yeah. I thought I felt a tremor. This is Jack Howard.
Paul,
I've got blitzy misses.
Sorry, mate. What London station does she want to be at to get to Brew London?
What, nearest tube station for Brew London?
Well, it's given me an option: London, Houston, London, Paddington, King's Cross, Waterloo, Victoria, London Bridge, St Pancras International.
London Bridge is probably the closest of the big ones. Yeah.
Can she get a tube from there?
Yeah.
Or do I just throw her out at King's Cross?
When's she coming down? Friday morning?
So she finishes work at 1:30. And then
okay.
I'll stick her at King's Cross and then.
I'm trying to use my disco be in the chat. He'll probably be better this than I am. I've had a few now.
Disco! We need your help. One way on Friday. Leaving out 2.
Mark says it's my mate's brewery. Oh, is it the Burton Town Brewery? That's his mate's brewery. Oh, awesome.
That's
awesome.
Cool.
All over that. Paul, you need to try some Wye Valley brewery. I do need to try some Wye Valley. I've never actually had any of their beers before. Keep saying words wrong. You can tell I've had a few beers now. I need some water in my life. Steve says the 2-step is a dance. It certainly is. It certainly is. Bit of 2-step. That's my favourite move. You make my world rock, Steve, when you fall over, you porky feck. My buddy I was in the guard with was in Baby's Day Out. No way. I love that film. Craft Beer Hub, Mark says, is utter chaos. A 6 months old and 2 nutty border collies. God help me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jack says, Steve ain't that big. He's only like 16 stone. Joby says, I can imagine Mark's baby would be like Maggie from The Simpsons. Just sits there sucking on the dummy. Crabby Hub, you'll be ready for a beer later. Chilby says, hello to Joe. Yeah, he's only 5'2". Jack, make sure you're up to date before using quad. They look well dangerous. Yeah. Phil, what's happening, brother? Bloke's built like a beer barrel. Steve and Joe are laughing. Just about recovered from Stuntman's birthday, says Phil. Dave's saying hello to Joey. Jack says, Danger's my middle name. Joe says,
that's mental.
Chubby's still going.
Get this, Paul. Ticket from Brighouse to London's King's Cross. Have a guess how much?
What, a single or a return?
Single.
On a Friday. Saturday.
Friday.
I'm gonna say 60 odd quid.
£18.
£18. What?
Yeah, 18.
How? Where are you getting that from?
Train line.
Train line. Is that where you get all your tickets through?
Yeah. That's mad, isn't it?
That's exceptional. I've got to put my tickets for Thursday.
So that people who are wondering, that's why I'm always down at Paul's, because I can get down there for. It's not even. I don't know how they do it for that cheap.
Train line. Joe Morris says Green King. They are the Green King are there next week. You've got to buy some of their beers. Oof. Blimey. I'll see what they got. Can you imagine they just turn up with Green King IPA? That'd be well embarrassing, wouldn't it?
It's one of the worst beers ever.
Hey, what's up, brother? I think Grey Trees are there. Yes, I think Grey Trees are there. I think you're absolutely right. From Aberdare. Strawberry Fields just opened a beer. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble.
Oh dear.
Only now. Shocker there, Phil. Jack, so Mr. Fluffy, the dangerous. Excuse me. Do apologise. Joey says Shark was 3 hours ahead of you. Chadeo was 4 hours ahead of that. Some people shower drink. You ever done that? Drunk a beer in the shower.
When your water get in your beer.
That's all right if it tastes bad, don't it? You know. Talking of babies and mafia, anyone else seen the YouTube cartoon? Forget about it. It's like Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy in one, headed by a bloke that looks like Joey Edibles. That sounds amazing. Forget about it. Great name as well. Tasty Trucker is in. Hello, mate. It says we're going to pick up a few Hofbrau from Morrison's later to celebrate the lads getting into the playoffs. Hopefully, this is the season we finally get out of this Mickey Mouse League. Go on, Sunderland. Go on, Sunderland. I really enjoyed their Netflix documentary. Sunderland Till I Die. Really good program that was. Enjoyed that. Enjoy, mate. Congratulations on getting the playoffs. Just hope they do get promotion. Sunderland are way too big to be down there. Way too big. It's crazy.
Oh, Mike had another football match today. That's his second proper match.
How'd you get on?
They lost.
They lost
5-4
again.
though. 5-4.
Wasn't it 4-3 last week?
4-3 last week. 5-4 this week. Mikey did one half in goal, and Lids was like, I was dead proud because all the parents were like, oh, Micah, wow, and we're like, he'd saved some epic goals, but what they sussed is because he's little, they hoofed it to the top of the thing, and he just can't even jump that high.
Oh, yeah, put it in the top corner.
Yeah, but apparently he saved like, Lids was like, he saved like at least 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have to trade him. I have to stick him in goal. Tell him where I'm going to put him and see if he can get there.
Oh, he's proper. He loves it. What we do next time you're up, we'll grab the footballs and then we'll take them up to the pitches. They're only up there, so
perfect.
He'd love it.
I'd love that. We'll do that. We'll take some beers, have a kick about. That'd be perfect. Perfect. Hi, Joey. Says Disco. Shark says Joey actually almost showered in beer last night when I was working with my homebrew. Maybe on Carla's after party. Joey says, hey, Disco. Stuntman says, Budvar's amazing beer. It really is. It really is. I've always enjoyed Budvar, but I didn't have a proper appreciation of it until last year at Brew London. Sitting there, spending a lot of time with Vadim and drinking it from the actual glass, and him telling us why they pour it the way they do. And yeah, it was special. We documented that quite a lot. It was a big moment, that personally, on my beer journey, talking to that guy. Great guy, Vadim, and he's going to be there next weekend as well. So
both me and Paul have got a man crush according to
I do fancy Vadim a bit. I do fancy him. Top guy. And we saw him up in Liverpool the other week, didn't we?
We did.
At Beer X. Legend. Great guy. Great guy. Stuntman Steve's Tavern. Say no to Budweiser. Yes to Budvar. Yeah, that's about right.
So, can I quickly interject?
Go on in.
Go to our Instagram. If you can make it to Brew London, now is the time to do it.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm going to put it into the Wheel of Death, and we're going to... What time shall we pick a winner?
What's the time now?
We're on just hitting 4:30.
4:30. Should we say 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, we'll do the draw. We're going to give away a pair of tickets for Brew London.
To a session.
To a session at Brew London.
I'm going to start building it now. And putting names in from Instagram. So go onto Instagram, onto mine, lordsbrewing.com, and then we'll get it done. Oh, have you seen that? Joey's just giving you some money. He's giving you some dollars, baby.
Joey, you slag. Joey, boom. Look at that.
Man.
Joey with a $5.17. I just love reading that out. $5.17 super chat. Thank you, dude. Says, bro, I am 121 away from 1,000. You guys are amazing. Way better than the other slags out there. If you're in the chat, can you head over to Square Table Degenerates? The guy is a legend, and he's a veteran as well, which makes it even more cool. And he smokes all the time, and he's hilarious, and he does hot food challenges, and I love him. And he's a massive Cleveland Browns fan, so you got to sympathise with the guy.
Yeah, you have to, don't you?
He's an absolute legend. Check him out. Go to Square Table Degenerates YouTube channel. Give him a sub. Help him out. The guy's an absolute legend. Joey, thank you, mate. Thank you, dude. Always lovely talking to you, my friend. Love it.
Go and create your. If you've got more than one Google account, just go for it. Knock yourself down.
Yeah. Check him out.
Can
Absolutely.
you imagine if you got him over 1,000 today?
Do you reckon we could do it? Do we can get Joey to 1,000 today? 121 away.
Man, that's so close. At least he can earn some money then.
Yeah.
He puts a lot of effort in.
Yeah, he really does as well. Really, you get some amazing guests on there. If you're pro wrestling fans, you had Eric Redbeard on. Eric Redbeard was Eric Rowan. He was in the what were they called? The Bludgeon Brothers, and he was in the I've forgotten the name. The Wyatts in WWE not too long ago. He had him on. What a cool guy. What a cool guy. But yeah, Joey gets these guests, man. He doesn't mess around. But yeah, check him out. But thank you, Joey. That's awesome, man. Really appreciate that. Shark says, Merry Christmas 2023. Oh, God, it's always one. You Yahoo. You goddamn Yahoo. Definitely. I just swore. Steve says, I tried Bud Far. Joey. Great beer is a great beer. Beer reviews by yourself are like the lowest viewed views on YouTube ever. Clown says, what beer is that? I have a few of those Lidl craft beers in the fridge. At the moment, we are on the Beastie Boys. Not the Beastie Boys, the Yeasty Boys Gonna Matter Earl Grey IPA. I'm pretty sure the Beastie Boys haven't put a beer out yet. Give it time. Andrew says he's not had the Guinness coffee yet. Give it a try. I liked it, but not much. If that makes any sense. The aroma was incredible. The flavour, not so much.
I've not tried that.
Grey Trees Brewery are at Brew London. They're from Wales. There we go. So that's where I'm going. Grey Trees. I'm going to get stuck in with them next week. Grey Trees. I'm not going to forget that smoked band and car comment either, by the way, says this guy.
It would be fun, wouldn't it?
He's all over. It would be amazing. So we'll check him out. So David Wilson's on it as well. Grey Trees. We're going to get stuck in with them next week. Me and David Wilson. We're going to drink them dry. Joey says, us Americans are a lazy bunch. We just have these giant credit cards. Craft Beer Hub says, Mino Raiola has passed away. Savage. Is he actually dead? Because I heard he died the other day and then he wasn't dead. I think it's sad to this day and age when we have to acknowledge the fact that a football agent's died. Football agents have got too much fame now. Captain Mitt says, all right, he chuckles.
Cool.
Hey up, Steve, I'm here. Disco. Shark says, John, talking bad about Americans. Bosh, knocking out the jab.
I'm not talking bad about my American brothers and sisters.
We love America.
Some of their yeast is a bit.
I think I have more love for America than I do for my own country, and I've never even been. So, but I'm remedying. I don't even want to say it because if I say it, something will go wrong. But I'm supposed to be going to the States next year for my birthday. Big birthday coming up next year. And that's the plan, to get to the States next year.
Nice.
I'm going to be 21 next year, so I'm heading to America to celebrate that. It's going to be good.
Man, the odds of winning this are high, man.
Really?
High
odds.
So if you've liked it, you've got to. That's not enough. You've got to say, tag who you bring and share the post to your story.
Oh, look at this. Brad is in. Brad is at the football as we speak. It says hello from Villa Park. Second half about to kick off. Hopefully catch you lot when I'm in up the Villa boys. Oh, look at that. Brad is at the football, but he's still taking the time to check in and say hello. That's awesome. So he's at Villa Park right now with about 40,000 other people. Brad, we love you, mate. Thank you for getting stuck in, mate. Top man. Chubby says, enjoy, Brad. It's a good thing Spurs ain't there because we went there and we battered them. We dished out some wallops a couple of weeks ago. 4-0 to the Spurs. Have that. John, should we blame Canada for American hops?
Yeah, all the time. Blame Canada. No,
Definitely.
that's what Thingy does, isn't it?
Yeah. Tom, where is Tom when you need him?
Yeah, exactly. Where is Tom?
He's out on the lash, isn't he? He's out on the lash this afternoon. He did say he was going out for a lash up. So,
He's had a big one, hasn't he?
yeah.
Right, I've put all the names into the Wheel of Death, and currently you have a chance of 1 in 5 to win the tickets.
Oh, wow. So, again, if you're available next weekend, you fancy coming down to the Printworks in London for a sesh, come and have a beer with us. Do it. It's really good. It's really, really good fun. Right, John, hold the fort. I'm going to have a Jimmy Riddle. I'm going to come back
one for me.
Some water and some nibbles. I need
Water and nibbles.
Water and nibbles. That's what I need. Right, be right back.
He's gonna. Don't go forever. So, anybody else? I'm just double checking that anybody else. Oh, we got another one. Trilby Phil's in the house. Where's my? Okay, so that's done. Right, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. And as you know, when you're slightly hungover and then you've started on the sauce again, I've been invited on the Lager Logs podcast. Matty Hall, he's just shared it. Bosh. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Also, when you win, please let me know which session you want to go to, basically. So basically, when we give the ticket away, so the winner will get 2 tickets, one for them and one for the person that they tagged in. You can't do that, Ewok. You can't tag 2 people who are your mates just to get them to go. It doesn't work. Who we've got extra? So, Trilby Phil. Gosh. Bam. Oh, sweet man, appreciate it. Jim, we got Tommy Chong coming on the show. I am beyond stoked, man. That's pretty cool. Right. Let me see if I can find everybody's comments. Where are we? I want to sneeze. Why can't I find the comment? Oh man, are we that far behind it? Wow, we're far behind, right? I've got a message. Worth a go, says Mark. Sorry. If you were wearing headphones, right then. Captain says something to Dave Wilson about football that I don't understand. And David says, Joey, wow, that lucky man, I bet that would be a good interview. Bramall Backroom Brewery's in. Hello, you saucy devil. How are you? Paul, what about Spurs versus Liverpool? Watch along. He's not here, so I don't know. Doesn't it look like his football's floating? It's just floating there through the power of the dark side. Torside near me do a fantastic smoked beers, says Bramall. Good morning. From Sharky to Bramall. Everyone's saying hello. Thin stouts simply annoy me. Yeah, I don't know. It's horses for courses, isn't it? But there's a distinct difference between a porter and a stout, I think. We'll see. We've got a head cleaner stout on at Brew London. Jim says, has anyone seen Cheech and Chong up in smoke? Cheech and Chong? No. I have no idea what that is. Jim, you might have to elaborate for me because I'm not entirely sure what you mean. The Bandon Car is a first-class beer in my favourite from Lords. Oh, thanks, Davey Wilson. I'm glad you like it. I've got flipping loads of mini kegs of it because we accidentally did too many. So they're on special offer at the moment. Yes, Jim, so funny. Says Trilby Phil. The Craft Beer Hub. I agree, David. Bandon Car is the best no-nonsense porter I've had to date. I'll take that. Matt Hall says, Stuart's bringing Cocoa Chocker Clock was so thin, ruined the beer. If the mouthful was creamier, the body thicker would have been much better. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? You can have body without it being boozy. Square Table says, Jim, it's classic, man. Love it. Rasco and Disco beer reviews, but it's actually Disco. Says, absolutely agree. The Bandon Car, no argument here. There's a lot of love for the Bandon Car. It's got a very complicated malt bill. If you ever see the recipe, it's bonkers. Stuntman Steve says, have you gents tried a Black Dragon cider? 7.5%. That's right, Trilby Phil. The Clown says, the only thing wrong with Guinness is that it's ridiculously easy to drink. It is. I agree with you, Clown. Trilby Phil says, I believe that that's what it was, Steve, a while ago. Now, but bloody lovely. I'm stuck. I was enjoying that, and I've kind of hit a wall with it. Stuntman Steve, yeah, it's like drinking alcoholic apple. Lovely. Square Tables talking to Jim. I like it when they call immigration on themselves to get a sandwich and a ride home. Matt Hall, I was getting black tea taste from the Yeasty Boys. Yeah, yes, you're right. That's exactly what it is, black tea.
I'm not really a tea drinker, to be honest. I'm all about the coffee.
The lacing's superb. Look at that.
Mm. Yeah, it's good conditioning on that beer.
You can't knock it for quality. Jim says, favourite Beastie Boys LP, definitely Paul's Boutique.
I don't think I've ever listened to a Beastie Boys album.
I used to have one. But I mean, it was only 2 tracks I liked off it. Stuntman Steve says, apple juice, I meant. Then he said, really, Matt Hall, haven't had it yet, but I will try it. Jim, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I have watched far too much of this week in my coffee breaks and my...
I've not watched any of it, but it's all over social media. So even whether you want to watch it or not, you have to see it.
I think she's a flipping lunatic.
It sounds like she's a bit of a psychopath, doesn't she?
Yeah,
like a massive narcissist.
Who does that?
I think she struggled with the fact that she was in a relationship with a guy that was more famous than her. That's kind of what it sounds like.
I don't think it's that. I think I can see that. I think my personal view is she's got some sort of personality disorder issue. And the thing is, I'm not actually having a go at her about it because these famous kids, they get pushed into these things and it screws them up. You know, go and have a look at Britney Spears' Instagram and look at her trying all the different clothes on and the way she moves around. She doesn't look well. It's sad. That's what fame does. People are not meant to be worshipped. I'm trying to get you caught up on the comments, Paul. I'm flying through them like a beast. Trilby Phil. Trilby Phil says, Jim, license to All and Hello Nasty, my favourite Beastie Boys albums. I murdered that, made it a paragraph. Dean Brown says, long as you've been on.
You've been on. Nearly 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours.
Joe Morris, Spurs are on the up pull.
We've been on the up for years, yet we still ain't won nothing. So, yeah.
Icon Canadian.
I got Canadian. How you doing, man? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What are you up to?
I've been made an honorary Canadian.
He has. John is now like officially Canadian.
I am.
Who knew?
But I think if I ever tried to go there, Trudeau's never going to let me in the country. So you need to vote someone else in if you want to have a beer with me. Joel Murray says, and so
don't say it.
Okay, Clown. You think Clown says you think the natural floral characteristics of tea would lend itself well to make a bit. You would actually.
He's got a good point. It was I quite enjoyed it. What one are you doing next, by the way?
I don't know. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
I don't know that one. Oh, that one. I need a wee. I know that. What's nice is I'm not feeling quite so hungover as I did.
If we're sticking with the little ones, I've got the Dry Gate and I've got the Williams Brothers one.
Let's try the Dry Gate. I feel like that Williams Brothers, that Dudar one.
Peach raspberry smoothie.
I can't find it.
This is a big one. This is 7.3. This one.
Holy, I'm going to be on my back. At this point, everybody, I'm sorry if I say anything offensive. I'm going to go and wash my glass out as well.
I'm going to change my glass for this one. I bought a selection of glasses. I've got the famous Paul Peer Review chalice. Ta-da. Right, so this is the peach and raspberry smoothie IPA from Drygate. This was the most expensive. This was £2 a can. But still, for 7.3% IPA. Get her open. Whoa, loads of smoke on the opening to that one. I can smell the peaches off the bat. Here's the pour. Look at the colour of that. Give it a wriggle. Oh, I'm intrigued.
In glass, beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Oh wow! Did you see the smoke off that?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Smoking.
I was hoping for a little bit of sediment, but there is none.
No, they'll have filtered this. There's too risky after all the staggeringly good fails.
That is massively carbonated. You can't see that on the camera, unfortunately, but that is really carbonated. That's the colour of it.
I can underlight it. I've got a light just here. Specific. I thought I'd give it a go to see if it works. There you go. Look. So it's underlit from the bottom.
If you actually hold it up, it's really carbonated.
It is mad. Lots of tight, and the bubbles are super white with a hint of pink.
I've got to say, that smells quite pleasant. I'm getting peach straight away.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm getting raspberry as well. There are two aromas that kind of complement one another. Soft fruit, sort of slightly. There's almost like a slight vanilla touch to both of them. That smells quite nice. It smells like a hand soap.
Yeah, it does.
Like a really nice one.
Yeah, like a molten brown hand soap. Beautiful. No hop though, not a single.
No, it's just peach and raspberry. I mean, there's literally could be soap right now that I'm smelling.
What's nice about it is I don't mind Drygate. I like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Paul.
I'm gonna let that settle.
I like their disco forklift just because it's called disco forklift.
Disco forklift. Marble Brewery doing amazing. I've got a couple of Marble Brewery beers to review. I've got their.
Are we trying this? Have you tried it?
I got their metric, which is kind of commonly known as pints. I haven't tried it yet. Should we get stuck in?
Let's get stuck in.
Cheers, you slags. Let's get stuck in. Oh, that's sweet
Oh, it's a bit tart for me.
and bitter.
Feels like runs the risk of slightly tasting like acid reflux.
Oh no. No, I'm not sure about that one at all.
I think there's a really chemically finish.
Yeah, it's really chemically.
That might be the hop though, the bitter in hop interacting with the raspberry.
What's it say about it?
It's like it's got essence of thingamajiggy.
Smooth, juicy, fruity, tart.
It's definitely tart.
Pardon me. And that's just the bloke who brewed it. It says a little bit about the brewery themselves. We don't say bugger all about the beer. They haven't even listed ingredients. Oh no, they have. Gluten, barley, wheat. Oh, that's just allergy advice, isn't it? It's got no ingredients on it. Drygate from Glasgow. Glasgow, Scotland.
It's weird. I don't know. I like that.
Really light and fruity up front, and then at the back end,
It's just super bitter, isn't it?
it starts off bitter, and then the lingering aftertaste to it for me is slightly chemically and slightly acidic.
That might be. It might be that they have put fruit in. In my professional opinion, I think that's probably raspberry and the hops. It's not, your taste buds aren't used to that. I don't think there are chemicals. There will be no chemicals in that, but it just gives you that because the hop oil, it's got like a hoppy bitterness at the end because everybody puts bitter in hops in. It tastes a bit like Dana, if I'm honest, the bitter in hop. It's not, we use Dana in everything, we like it. I don't know. Do I like it? It's something different. It's not a standout beer for me, but it's. I can imagine somebody absolutely loving this.
I don't like it. I'm going to say that off the bat. It's thin. It's overcarbonated. It's slightly too sweet for my liking. And I don't like that finish at all.
It's tart.
Yeah, I don't like. In fact, I'm going to chuck it. I'm not going to drink that.
Really?
For the sake of drinking it. It's 7.3. That's going to kick my ass. And I don't like it. So there's no point. There's no point me finishing that. There's no point. Yeah. I'm going to be brutal. We're pacing ourselves. I've got to tell you how it is. We are pacing ourselves. I'm not going to get myself absolutely leathered for that.
This is the nicest beer I've ever had.
I did try to multitask. Dave Wilson has now gone to London Barrel Project. He's on an 11.5% stout called Milky Joe. Oh, I bet it's better than this.
Do I try these?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Snacky snack time.
He didn't say whether they were salted though.
Salted. Need to get to Jubilee line for Canada Water for Brew London. We are David Wilson. David Wilson dropping the travel knowledge. Luke John says, "Hey up, you two wonderful peeps." Hey, there, Luke. Luke's coming down. Oh, Luke's coming down on the Saturday, Brew London.
Is he a beer reviewer now, officially? Has he got a YouTube channel?
Beer review. Joe says, Rhymney Valley, a really good pull. Got some good beers on their website. Rhymney Valley, it's another one I've got to write down. This one, these live streams are good because people tell me about breweries I've never heard of.
This is very strange. This is strange.
Rhymney Valley.
Not unpleasant. One thing, I don't want to drop that bag on the floor. There'll be flipping crisps everywhere. All right, what time? We've got 5 minutes until we spin the wheel of tickets.
5 minutes to the draw.
Yep. So get it in there now. Are you really going to pour this? I feel like this is a waste.
It's not doing nothing for me.
It's not doing anything for me, to be
I'm not
honest.
I'm not going to drink a 7.3% ABV beer that I don't like. It's too much alcohol for me to drink it just for the sake of it.
I might be with you on that one. I certainly don't enjoy it, like the tartness.
I'm not going to do it. Disco says, yeah, King's Cross or St Pancras from Huddersfield. Still 2 trains from there to Canada Water, whichever terminal you go to.
Ah, right, okay. How much do you reckon Uber from there would be?
What, from Canada Water?
From King's Cross to Brew London.
King's Cross to...
or a Bolt.
That's the thing. Brew London, south of the river, isn't it? And the print works. In the print works south of the river.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure it is, isn't it? I'm sure print works is south London.
Yeah, because you have to go through that tunnel, don't you? That I got fined 80 quid for.
Joel says the moral of the story is don't have kids. They're like demons.
My kids are mental, but brilliant.
Right, yeah, I'm going to be brutal. I'm going to throw this out.
Yeah, me too.
The Drygate raspberry smoothie IPA. It's just it's not good. It clashes with itself, which is always a sign of a poorly brewed beer. It doesn't work. That's a chuck, and that was the most expensive beer of the lot. That was £2. I know it's only £2, but that was £2. That was the most expensive beer of the Lidl range, and so far that's been the worst by a mile.
I've got crisps everywhere.
Creepy creeps. This guy managed to go to Waterloo as think Bank Line for Northern Line is still closed. So I haven't been on the tube. When was the last time I went on the tube? 3-4 weeks ago? I haven't been in town for a few weeks now.
He's on the tube like a cheeky coconut goes. Look at me on the ginger on the tube.
Do they serve pie and ale on the train? Not on my bloody trains, they don't. I'd love it if they did pie and ale on the train. That'd be great.
You can get ale on the train.
Usually just get a dirty look on the train. That's about it. ARN says, "Hey up, lads. Hey up. How you doing, lad? You're right. You're right, love. You're right.
Yeah, love. Hey up, long. How are we?
Got to guts, Thornbits at Darlington, Darlot at King's Cross, Casey at Ardbury, then on to Canada Water."
Check this out. Right?
Hey up.
Look at the state of her neck.
Oh dear. Lids has been out.
This morning. It was a bit windy this morning. It wasn't that warm. And I got to football and it was like cracking the flags, not even a breeze. And I was right in the sun.
And she's ginger. She just melts.
Yeah.
What were you thinking, Lids?
No.
You should have just got your baps out and then just you could have been at least an even tan.
I even told Michael to put his thermals on. I thought it was going to be cold.
Right. No. Just so you know, in my house, Lydia has no concept of what to wear when she goes out. Her prediction of weather is last week.
1 minute it's
last
snowing,
week.
Next minute it's sunny.
Last week it was chuffing freezing. And she was like, "Mikey, you won't need your thermals." The poor lad was freezing. Absolutely freezing. He was in gold trying to warm himself up.
Oh.
And then she was like, "Oh, Mikey, you might need your thermals today." I'm looking out the window like, it's quite sunny out there. Shocking. And then you go and get sunburnt.
Yeah.
That is a schoolboy error, Lids. From one redhead to another. That is a schoolboy error.
No better, shouldn't I?
Do you know what time she rolled in last night as well? Or should I say this morning? 1:15.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm not drunk."
Love it.
I was just a little bit happy.
You were definitely happy. I've got sorry, I'll mute myself. I'll just unless you want to know what I bought from Lidl. I bought some stuff from like salad and bread and pate and
I thought you were having a Chinese.
stuffed chili. I am, but I thought you and the kids might want. And then like, can we have cold stuff, Dad?
I love the stereophonics. Love the stereophonics. Always love the stereophonics.
It's all in the fridge. Back fridge.
Thank you, Pat.
It's all right. Have you seen these? The thinnest crisps you've ever seen in your life. Sorry. She's
Royal Ivory, overground to Canada water. It's as broad as long. Yeah, disco dropping the knowledge.
We got your ticket
Ticket?
for the train.
Oh, yeah.
3, 3:15.
Oh, quite nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's annoying.
I couldn't get the earlier one because otherwise you'd have had 3 stops,
Ah,
3 changes. So it was 18 quid.
okay.
Yeah, you're sitting with the driver at the front.
Lovely.
Right, what are we going to have a go at now, Paul? Paulio, Coolio, George.
Right, yeah. Let me just chuck this out. Rinse my glass out. We'll get something else in there.
I've got quite a lot of little beers.
Did you? Are you drunk?
No, I've had 2 so far.
Did you help?
Yeah, I did. I've got a sweat on. Our friends moved house, and I went to help earlier today. And I was quite sweaty, and there were loads of us turned up to help them, so it didn't take too long. Liz? Because I'm from the south and Lydia's from Yorkshire, quite often we have conversations, and I swear down, neither of us we both think we know what we're talking about, but in fact, we have no idea. We could be talking about 2 completely different things, but only realise weeks later. There you go. Right, what are we having, you flag?
Bug it. Right. I've got 2 of the Lidls left in my fridge. Let me put a couple of the dark ones in there. So I've got the Love Lane Porter. I've got the Stewart Brewing Stout. I've got the Williams Brothers Belgian Dipper. And I've got the Black Sheep Peanut Butter one. And I've also got the Loch Lomond Sour, but I was gonna give that one to the missus. Should we do the Belgian?
Yeah, I think we'll give this a crack now.
We'll do that then. All right, let's go for it. Williams Brothers.
I just would like to know what's under the hat.
The Hercules Belge, the Belgian Dipper. It says, interrogating this golden Belgian Dipper. The hop aroma reveals aromatic orange notes with hints of pepper. This smooth and refined beer delivers lashings of citrus fruit, balanced by subtle spice and an elegant bitter finish. Now that is what you call flavour text. There's not many breweries that give you that time of day these days. So fair play to Williams Brothers. Williams Brothers from Alloa in Scotland. They do a banging lager. A banging lager. Got no idea. I mean, that's meant to look like Pyro, isn't it? With the dodgy tash. I like the artwork. A Belgian Dipper. This one is 7.4.
Hi.
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 What you up to, lad? What you doing? Hi.
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 Stop saying that, you little tyrants. Talk to him.
Hi.
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 Yes, they say it together.
Do you like his kit?
No, I don't.
Goalie kit. It's the goalie kit.
Yeah, well, it's a nice kit, but it's just got the wrong words written on it. Yeah.
No, Man City. You love Man City, don't you?
Yeah.
Until I get you a Tottenham kit, and then it's game over.
I'll never wear it.
Come on, you Spurs.
Oh, did you hear that? I'll
No.
never wear it, he said.
Never heard that. I never heard
Shots
that.
fired. Shots fired, Micah.
Shots fired, mate. That's what you want to do, mate. You want to support a proper team that don't win stuff. That's what you want to do, mate. A real team. A real team.
What?
How'd you play today, Micah? How'd you get on?
Good.
Good.
What
No, he lost. He got on bad.
Oi,
Did
don't
you?
get your brother out.
He lost though.
Yeah, their team lost, but they still did all right. How many goals did you save?
No, like 10.
10 goals, you say?
Awesome. And then he let in like 5.
Lots.
I didn't.
You weren't there. Shut
I
up.
didn't
Stop
too.
flexing.
You don't know what you're talking about. Shut your face.
Wait, little Taekwondo Bob, you need to get back
I
up your
let
fitness
him
back up after.
2. Oh, Willie
And do your pattern. Are you going to do your pattern tonight?
No.
Right, go on, clear off your little toe rags.
Bye.
Here, Kobe, smell that.
Can I drink it?
No, you can't drink it. Smell it.
Smells like beer.
It does smell like beer.
No idea where I am with it.
Right, go on, goalie of the year. Go and shut that door as well on the way out, you little toe rag. There it is. I love them. They're mental.
The pests. Pests.
You're
Yeah,
giving each other grief as they go up the stairs. You're crap at football like that.
I just smell like Paul.
And he goes, he literally went, "You're crap at football." And then Micah said, "Well, at least I've done a competition. You're too scared because he hasn't done his first Taekwondo proper competition yet."
I love it. This guy says 18 quid. Struth. Have 2 of that, Bryce. Might as well go first class.
Well, I looked at first class because I thought it might be a nice treat, but 63 quid. I love her, but not that much.
Hidden door sunlocked. Hi from Scotland. Hello. Hello. I love Scotland. I haven't been to Scotland for. That was a really bad Scottish accent. I haven't been to Scotland. I don't know where that came from. Hello. Oh, how you doing, you good, Jimmy? I love Scotland. It's still the most beautiful country I've ever been to in my life. I love it. Whereabouts in Scotland are you from, mate? Love Scotland. Jay McKay, cheers from New England. Hey, Jay, how are we doing? So we've got Scotland, we've got New England, the east coast of the states are in.
Yeah,
we've got North Carolina. We've got Cleveland in. We've got people from all over the world. Beautiful, beautiful people. This is incredible. This is what it's all about.
I've done it again. I've started drinking without talking about the beer.
Day says, hello, Hidden. Welcome to the chat. Luke Johnson, 138 quid return for me. It's Philby's fault. It is. It's all truly Phil's fault. Luke, that's commitment to the cause, brother.
Wow.
I'll enjoy a beer with you next week, mate. Day says, hello, Jay. Welcome along. This is it. Talk to each other. Be good to each other. So it's all about, it is Phil. 3-day live stream, back-to-back episodes. Mafia family in witness protection in Canada. It's horrific, but hilarious, says Disco. There you go. Literally the worst time in the history by far. We've been in the third tier once in the 80s. Absolutely smashed the league. Been in it 4 years now. It is crazy that Sunderland have been in the League One for that long. Crazy. Luke, hello. Matt Hall says, we came on Facebook about 3 years ago. Got sick of all the politics and crap. Yeah, I ain't got time for Facebook now. So bollocks. Oh, the bollocks. Luke says, hello, Steve, you chipmunk. Sharks says, Joey is a legendary bellend.
The Americans love it. They love that phrase because they don't have it in America.
Yeah,
So it's
bellend.
specific to the British.
The bellend. Right. Oh, I had a bit of a lag there.
I've already drunk it.
It smells Belgian.
Yeah.
Smells like a Belgian. Smells like a Belgian farted in it.
It's got a lovely herby smell though. I will say, I've tried it already.
Floral seems to be a word I keep using today. It's like a.
I don't think it's floral. I'm getting herbs, as the Americans say. Herbs on my roof.
Oh goodness, it's definitely Belgian yeast. Overcarbonated.
No.
But it's all right. It's all right. It's easy going. It's bougie. You can tell that's 7.4.
I actually prefer this to the Belgian beers I bought in Lidl.
Oh, wow.
I'll be totally honest.
Well, even the Golden Drac, they're good beers.
I think that's really, really all right. Like genuinely, I'd buy that in.
Quite pleasant. That's quite pleasant. And again, that was £1.79.
Mental.
£1.79.
I like that. Well done, Stuart Brewing. Do you know? No, Williams Brothers. Williams Brothers Lager is banging as well. I like Williams Brothers.
Yeah, I like Williams Brothers.
I like that. That's good. That's well put together.
Just subscribe to Square Table Degenerates. Top man, Matt. Top man. That's what it's all about.
Gary's hilarious.
I
You
agree.
get good fun content and excellent podcasts.
Oh my God. Jay says, I just brewed a coconut curry Bavarian Hefeweizen several days ago. Bubbler smells amazing right now. Holy crap.
Wow.
That sounds amazing. A coconut curry Bavarian Hefeweizen. So it's basically like a korma in a beer. I bet that tastes better in a beer than it does on a plate with a knife and fork. Oh, that sounds awesome, Jay. That's some proper brewing, my friend. That sounds awesome. Mad love. Just Captain Meat, just sub to Joey. Well done. Stephen Crawford. How we doing? Hi from Belfast, Paul and John. Welcome, Stephen.
Awesome. Welcome,
I am coming to your beautiful country in a few months' time, my friend. I'm looking forward to going to Northern Ireland. Never been there before, but I'm going to be there in July. Looking forward to it.
I love Ireland. I'm quarter Irish, so I should love it. But I love
Irish.
I do love Ireland.
Quarter Irish. Is it bottom half or top quarter?
It's actually my genitals. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
Northern Irish balls.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. I told this yesterday. I feel like I should wear this one.
Put the Irish back on. Yeah, put the Irish back on.
I proposed to my wife in Dublin.
What did you propose?
I said, "You're all right.
I quite like you. I like you.
Stick this ring on and we'll go to the zoo." And that's what we did.
That was a bit of a deal.
It was a bit more romantic than that, to be fair.
I love watching your new tanks being delivered. Was expecting the forklift to tear down that scaffolding. Close call. Lorry driver had a tight squeeze too. Yeah. Nightmare. I don't know how they got down there.
Well, they said it couldn't be done, and Steve was like, "Yeah, you can get that down there." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, we'll get it down there." And everybody else was like, "We've never had an Arctic down here." And I thought, I've had an Arctic down here before. And so
Scary.
it was scary. The problem is what you can't see in the video because they split it up, but all the parts collapsed from the forklift. So basically, the roof's falling off the building. So that's being fixed next week. So the scaff's there, but the path is collapsed. It's all falling apart.
Yeah.
We had to disable the tilt sensor on the forklift. So otherwise we get stuck. But no one wants to fix the path because the roof chunks of the roof are falling off onto people.
Oh dear. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
I gotta say, I really like this.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Again, it's Belgian-y. I'm just a bit. It's good, but it's not my cup of tea.
I like that. I'm enjoying that, and I'd buy another one.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, I like it. Oh. There are things wobbly things on top of his head put me off. There are things you appreciate about other countries that you notice when you see others on YouTube. See, America for me still seems like the land of magic and stuff. And then probably when I get there, it'll all be destroyed. But I don't know. But I've had 3 trips planned to go to the States, and they've all been cancelled for other reasons. One was a random volcano. I was coming to Vegas. I told John this story. I was coming to Vegas. I was flying out on a Monday. The volcano erupted on a Thursday. This random Icelandic volcano. And for the first time in history, British aerospace was shut. Hadn't happened before. Hasn't happened since. So I couldn't go to Vegas. All the flights were were grounded. Nothing was going. So that was all cancelled. I was supposed to go to Boston when my brother was working there, but then the company he was working for basically decided to send all of their English employees back home. So I had to cancel that one. And then I I was supposed to be going out to California to see my brother, and then COVID kicked off, so I couldn't do that one either. So it wasn't even third time lucky, so I'm going for fourth time lucky next year.
Boom.
So there you go. But
Have you
hopefully,
never been to America at all? I thought
never,
you'd been.
never
You've
been
never
to the
been.
States. Never been to the States.
Oh, mate, it's awesome. I love it. I went to New York and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I love the New Yorkers. They're flipping awesome. I love them. I went to Long Island. This is my medallion that I like to wear.
Because you're a G.
Because I'm the G thing. It's because somebody said, oh, you're so loaded. I'm like, yeah.
The G.
I get it in dollars, so it looks like I've got more money. It's all the kids' fancy dress stuff. I've got so many props on here. It's random. New York was just a dream come true, and I enjoyed every part of it. Somebody tried to sell me drugs. Somebody tried to sell me porn, which I don't know why you would bother, because you can just get it on the internet.
Sounds like my feet, mate. And
then what was the other thing they tried to sell me? There was something else they tried to sell me. But I loved the fact that they were trying to make it, they were hustling. It was all right. It was all right. The funniest bit was we were all stood as a group watching this dude at Times Square. He was a transformer, and he turned into Bumblebee and stood up. It's flipping awesome. And then there were these two girls stood in front of us, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And so I got a photo of Bumblebee, and then the girls in the group that we were with, they were like, those girls aren't wearing any clothes. And it was all body paint.
Love it.
That was pretty mad. And I went on the ferry to Staten Island, the one from the orange one from it. That's a good trip. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And that's done by it's the one that Spider-Man cut in half. There's just so much. I went up the Empire State. I went up the One World Trade Center, the museum. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't bring myself to go in because I was there when I wasn't in New York. I watched it. I remember it, and I was like, I hoped. My dad said something because I had an old dad, who's passed away a few decades ago, but he said to me, "Hopefully, son, you'll never ever see something so inhumane ever again." And he witnessed, obviously, the Second World War, saw a lot of pretty crazy stuff. And I went to Auschwitz. I've seen.
I'll go for a week. Be right back.
That was pretty intense. So then to see the Twin Towers was just horrific. And then we've had war after war after war of just inhumane stuff. It's just like, I don't think we're. Yeah. Anyway, let's not depress everybody. That's my fault. I was going down a hole. Come to main pool. You've got a couch to sleep on here, brother. What a legend. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm trying to get Jim to invite us to North Carolina, but he's not taking the hint. Sorry, Jim. Square Table says, what is the weed prices like by you? Tasty Tucker says, yes, I've got Watkins on the FPL team, and he has scored. Which hotel is the best for Brew London? I normally do. Well, we've got an account with Premier Inn, so I tend to do those. God, I've got hiccups. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, Greenwich is not a bad place to stay. Let me just check on Travelodge. There's a few places around. Oh, come on. I'm slow at typing today. Let's have a look. So we go, let's say you do Friday and 2 nights, search. We couldn't find any hotels. Well, that's not helpful. Travelodge, slag. Well, Greenwich isn't a bad place to stay in. My investor lives in Greenwich, so yeah. So yeah, blimey, it's expensive now. You could do London Docklands. That's not that far. That's like 2.3 miles away. London Lewisham's only 1.3 miles. That's but at the moment London Docklands 2.3 miles away. That's like 152 quid for 2 nights. That seems to be the cheapest. Let me have a look on Premier Inn for you. Do you know what it is, right? Premier Inn, Travelodge, right? I prefer Premier Inn.
Yeah.
They're not the best, but it's a bit like a McDonald's. McDonald's do not make the best burger, but
No.
it's consistently the same. And that's like Premier Inn. It's not the best hotel, but it's consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like Premier Inn. I've
You
always
got
liked
an
Premier
invite,
Inn.
mate. You got an invite. Look at that. Check that out.
Come to Maine, Paul. Oh, mate. You got a couch to sleep on here, brother. Mate, I'm honoured. I'm honoured. I would love to. Like I say, I am literally coming to New England next year. Literally. So, yeah. Dude, we need to meet for a
I'm
beer.
jealous.
We'll meet for a beer or 27. You know, we'll have a session, my friend. That'd be awesome. Jay, what is the weed? What's the weed price? What's the weed prices like by you? Asked Joey. Tasty Tucker said, yes, I got Watkins on me FPL team and he scored. Get in. Matt Hall says, which hotel is best for Brew London?
I'm just looking it up for him.
All right. One with rooms in, man. One with rooms in. They're always good. They're always good. Steve says, OMG, I just checked my subs. I'm on 181. And before my birthday, I was on 174. So there you go. So he's made, what, 7 subs?
Damn bad, mate. That's not bad at
That's
all.
bloody good going. That's bloody good going.
Man, it took me ages to get 100.
If you're not subscribed, Stuntman Steve, check him out. Check him out. Great guy. Does some really good fun live streams. Go give him a sub. Give him some love. We do appreciate it. Jay says, weed prices. We just grow our own. Hey.
Oh, Jay's loving it.
Great answer. Luke John's, I've got 14. Luke John, you got a channel?
Matt Hall, cheapest is at the moment is Travelodge.
Travelodge. How much Travelodge charging for a room?
So I went on basing the entire weekend, and it would be 152 quid.
Bloody hell, that's not bad, is it?
I spent 1,200 quid on a hotel for the Brew London.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
You guys better bring the rain.
Bring in the rain. Bring in the rain, mate. We're there. We're there. I'm going to chat up everyone. One of them. I don't have the patience to grow my own. In Ohio, homegrown isn't allowed regardless. So is it not? Oh, shucks, my little chipmunk lover.
Paul, we've done something bad.
What did we do?
We were meant to do the.
Oh my god, yeah. Right. Let me do a quick blitz and we'll do this competition. See who's going to win these tickets for Brew London. Sorry, guys, I completely lost track of time. You shut myself from that sneeze. Don't love them as much as you, matey. It's nice here. Grow a few plants a year. It's legal. I mostly at home brew a lot. Oh, mate, Jay grows his own, brews his own. I love Jay. I love Jay. Squeeze a little rodent bar stewards, says Luke. Barbecue, beer, family, music. What more can you ask for? Not a lot, Stan. Not a lot. That's about as good as it gets. As long as the music's good. Tasty can drink Guinness all day. Yeast infection IPA. Are you team Johnny Depp? I am. Yeah, I am. It sounds like she's full of shit, doesn't she? That bird. What's her name? Amber Turd. Greetings from Germany.
That's ironically good.
Our Lidls do not carry any of those beers, and I'm really jealous. Prost.
Oh, dude.
Cheers. You probably get better beers than this, mate, to be fair. Cheers to our German brothers. That's another place I've got to get to. Germany, man. Got
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Thank you. Thank you, Germany. I am
You've
all in
tortured
with
me
Johnny
with luxury cars for years.
and his mega pint. I love German cars. I have a Volkswagen Golf. It's the best thing I've ever driven.
I have a VW Tiguan that is just does my head in with all the bits that fall off it.
There you go.
I got 3 French vehicles, 1 German. The 3 French ones, fine. German one is a mother.
Paul, what about a Spurs Liverpool watch along? I'm up for that. Spurs Liverpool watch along. I'll be up for that. That'd be a good game, that I reckon. Mega point. I saw that bit. They accused Johnny Depp had a large glass of wine, and the lawyer against him was saying you had a mega pint, and Johnny was like, a mega pint? Like, what's
What's a megabyte? Yeah.
a mega pint?
What's a megabyte? Yeah.
It's been embarrassing, isn't it? That bird's defense has been embarrassing. Like they've got no place in the court, really.
Stupid.
I saw that. Yeah, I gave a pill to Marilyn Manson to stop him talking. I should have given one of them to you when we was out in Liverpool the other week, giving you an echo to shut you up because you would not stop talking. You were hilarious. At one point, Captain Meat stood up and did a stand-up sketch in the middle of a bar that I'd never been into in my life. And everyone stopped to listen for a good 30 seconds. It was one of the most random things I've ever seen.
It was so funny. I laughed so hard. It was that cringe humour as well.
Yeah.
Like The Office.
Absolutely.
And I had a headache when I got back from laughing.
The told Johnny Depp situation proves that if you're going to divorce, do it on YouTube, and people will be addicted and watch all the time. Yeah, people are well engrossed, aren't they? That Drygate beer is an amped up version of their disco dirigible. Am I saying it right? A beer only bought because of the name. Wasn't impressed, but I do like Drygate beers usually. I couldn't drink it, mate. For me, that was undrinkable.
For me,
but I threw it, so you know.
I could have carried on, but
this is drinkable.
Given what we're doing,
it's Belgian. It's very Belgian-y, but it's drinkable. That Drygate one for me was undrinkable. I wasn't going to drink. It was a 7.3. I wasn't going to drink that just for the sake of it. It wasn't good. Paul,
after having those proper Belgian beers, I feel like this is a nicely toned down Belgian beer. This is where I'd like to be with a Belgian.
I'm actually enjoying it. It's nearly gone. I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's not bad at all.
Wow.
Which beer is this now, gents?
I'm eating crisps and drinking beer.
Number six, I believe. Cats mentioned early a winning. This is looking proper terminal for Everton. Oh, it would be so funny. It'd be so funny if Everton go down. Why in God's name did they go for Dele Alli instead of a defender? Because they're stupid. Ever since that owner came in with all his money, he's ruined them. Jay says they wouldn't be watching my divorce trial. It lasted 6 minutes. That's what you want. A 6-minute trial. Job done. Shark says, I've got to run. I need to do some errands before I can drink and socialise on YouTube later. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Chat with you all soon. Thank you so much, Kevin, for getting involved, mate. We love you, dude. Have a great day. Love you, mate. We'll speak to you soon. Dave says, see you, Shark. Bramwell says, see you later, Shark. Joey says, see you later, Kev. Later, baby Shark. Baby Shark. Take care, Shark, says Steve. Stone Brewer does a nice white tea IPA. It was part of a 12 IPA pack. I've not had anything new from Stone for a while. They used to be so good. So good. Chubby says, see Lorenzo. Hey, honestly speaking, from these beers, what do you all recommend the most? Because it seems most of them are terrible. The best one I've had is that. The 71 Brewing Mystic Origins Kvik IPA. That was really, really good. That one from Lane, their Fader Juicy IPA, that was good. That was okay. Yeasty Boys. That was okay. Freedom, Kosh. And so far, this one's not too bad. The Belgian Dipper from Williams Brothers. That's not too bad. The Drygate one I would avoid at all costs, but that's just me. That's just me. Typical Southampton, 19 minutes, they mess it up again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jim says, can we get some more thumbs up for the pub? Oh yeah, give it a thumbs up if you're watching. If you're enjoying it, give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Yeah, thumbs up are good because it spreads the word basically. So yeah, if you think this is any good, give it a thumbs up and it spreads the word, right? Lorenz says, OMG, took the words out of my mouth. Oh, great IPA on tap, one of the best pints I've ever had. Marble, there you go. Marble beers, they do some great beers, don't they? Marble. 3-1 at the Borough, I'll take that. Clown, I wasn't too keen on that peach beer. No, I like the aroma, but the taste was shocking. Luke's loving John's shirt. John, have you seen Flex Red Willow use it for bittering? Says beer has no loss in the copper from pellet or leaf. It's very interesting. There you go. There's one for John. I'll get back to that. You have a stick on your collar. If we win tickets, can we spend the day with you guys? Absolutely. Absolutely. I encourage it. Come and have a beer with us. I've not enjoyed any Drygate beers. I don't think I've had a good Drygate beer, to be honest. Breaking news, live sink pour in the pub. Yep, it happened. It happened. Could you talk to Phil and his Chorby Overlord? Dave is asking Matt. Uber from King's Cross to Printworks is likely about 3 times the price of train tickets. There you go. They says hello, Lydia. Might be easy option for some disco. Hi, Lids. Absolutely. London transport system is a maze nightmare at the best of times, but cabs are pricey. This is putting up. Yeah, true. True. Aspirin is good for sunburn. There you go. I'm a redhead too, Paul. Gingers unite. Gingers unite. Was it Avengers come together? What's the word? Assemble. That's the one. Avengers assemble. Gingers assemble. We probably win as well. The Avengers are a bunch of pussy holes, aren't they? Pussy holes.
My kids used to call Avengers Abenders.
Abenders.
Yeah.
Bunch
And
of
then
benders.
Kobe used to call his Uncle Ben Uncle Bender for ages. And he didn't like it. He was like, Kobe, don't call me that. And me and Al were laughing. That was Al just then.
Uncle Bender. Uncle
Proper
Bender.
laughing. He's like, so we pulled up outside Ben's house, and it was me, Al, and Kobe in the back. And Kobe shouts out to the passenger window where Ben's talking to Al, "Hey, Uncle Bender!" And like that. He's like, and he was like visibly annoyed. And then Kobe he's so quick. He started like proper laughing at him. You know, and he's like, Ben, he's like, he just goes, Kobe, don't call me Uncle Bender. That's disrespectful. And he's like, oh, Uncle Bender.
Uncle Bender. I love that. Can you even still get Uncle Ben stuff? Is it called Uncle Ben anymore?
Uncle Ben? What, the rice? Yeah, it's Uncle Ben.
Phil says he's seen the Stereophonic, James, and Primal Scream all on one day. I love the Stereophonics. I've always loved the Stereophonics. James, meh, not so much. Primal Scream, meh, again. Love the Stereophonics.
Right, are we going to call this competition, you big old tart?
Yes, we need to do it.
Let me just double check and refresh and make sure there's no one else that's entered.
Primal Scream, Phil B.
No,
Luke,
we're all good.
Luke John. Real good.
So, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. So this is it. This is it. Got to find out who's won a pair of, is it a pair of tickets?
So it's for them and the person they tagged in.
What?
So the competition, you had to tag the person that you take with them.
All right, okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to add this.
Right.
Let me...
take the comment out.
Can I blow that up?
Stream easily in your browser with StreamYard. We're already using.
Is that the only people in here?
Yeah, that's it.
Phil's already got a ticket, so what's he doing?
I don't know. We put
Kent
him in.
is going. I'm pretty sure Craig's going to be there as well, isn't he?
He's only there for one session.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So
wow.
he wanted to enter because he wants to
Okay.
stay.
There's 6 people in there. 6 people. If you're available next weekend. Oh,
So
I'd be
get
away.
rid of the comment and we'll spin this bad boy.
Right, hang on. Let me. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? Oh, that's better. That's better. Hide current comment. Bang. Right, let's spin it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Who's going to win the coveted pair of Brew London tickets? It is.
Oh,
Oh, you're kidding.
there you go, Trilby Phil. You won
Phil.
tickets for one of the sessions.
Trilby Phil has won tickets for a beer festival that he's going to.
Yeah, Trilby, do you really want these tickets, or can I spin it for someone else? Because I feel like you're already coming.
I'm so confused. Why has he gone on for it when he's already going?
I know, I
get it.
don't understand, but I put it in there. I knew it. Trilby, what do you want to do?
Trilby, what do you want to do? Has he buggered off? So Matt Hall's not got a ticket. He's not got a ticket. I don't understand. Phil's going. Why has he gone in for a competition to win more tickets? I don't understand. Spin again. I'm saying spin again.
Here we go. It'll be Trilby Phil again. I
It'll be
guarantee
Trilby
it.
Phil again.
Trilby
You're having a
Phil.
laugh, aren't you? You're having a laugh. Spin it again.
That's hilarious. Right, okay.
Spin it again.
Oh, this is hilarious. I don't know why it's doing that.
At
Why
this
is it
stage,
doing
it's anyone but Trilby Phil.
Oh,
go.
it's our man CJR.
CJR, are you still in the chat, mate? Are you still in the chat?
If he's not in the chat, you've got 10 minutes to claim it.
I'm looking at him at the bottom here. I'm watching it. So Phil's not around. Like Trilby's gone to sleep or something. Yeah, CJR is in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there we go. Right, okay.
Yeah. Dude, you just won yourself.
Trilby says, I wanted one for my brother. Matt can have the other one. Right, Trilby, what session do you want your brother in? CJ, you got 2 tickets. So you've got basically one for. Do you know what? Suck it. I'm feeling outrageous.
You're gonna
CJR, are you definitely coming? And can you get 2 of you? Which session do you want to be there for?
It'd be amazing. I've never met him. I've never met this guy. It'd be great to meet him.
Yeah, it would be good to meet him. And then Phil, you definitely won a ticket for one of the sessions for your brother. So just tell me which one you want it for. And then Matt Hall. Suck it, Matt. I'll buy you 2 tickets for a session. My daughter is doing ironing. Look at her. She's so small and tiny with an ironing board. Look, the ironing board is taller than her. Yeah, I'll buy you a ticket, Matt Hall. I'll buy you 2 tickets for one session for you and one other. So I've upped the ante. There you go.
He has. He's proper.
I do this, don't I? And then so Trilby Phil, you've got 2 for you. I've given away loads here. Trilby Phil, you've got 2 tickets for 2 sessions. Matt Hall, I'm giving you 2 tickets for 2 sessions. No, 2 tickets for 1 session. That's right, that makes sense. Yeah, so 2 tickets for 1 session for CJR, for Trilby Phil, and Matt Hall, just because Matt Hall is a legend.
Right. So John, do you want to put the details in the chat how they get?
Go onto my website, fill out any contact form, tell me which sessions that you want to go to. and put them. Just fill out a contact form and just say, John, I want to go to this session. If you want to know what sessions they are, go to the Brew London 2022 festival website. You can see what the sessions are. Basically, I think there's 2, Friday or Saturday night, isn't it? Oh, I said no, 4. There's Friday daytime, Friday night, Saturday daytime, Saturday night. So let me know.
Yeah, that's right. Sound right.
There you go. You can message me on Instagram if you want to. I knew this had happened. I said to Lydia, I was like, I bet I'll give her away a load of tickets and have to pay for them.
Madman. So they are there. I'll just put in the chat there. There's a link for the website. Matt Hall, CJR. Give him a message, sort it out, and then we'll see you next weekend, mate.
Yeah, we'll get the tickets to you. I have to let Brew London know on Tuesday. Well, Monday afternoon. So if you can do it sooner rather than later.
How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm loving that. More friends. Ooh, friends.
Ooh,
More beer friends.
Beer
Ooh, friends. Ooh, friends. Luke, what's that man said? Philby? Don't know. Scott Wonder. Scott's in.
Oh, you're running your pajamas for the night.
Scott says, yeah, look, here's one. Scott says, how much trouble do you think I can get into at Brew London?
There's a lot of alcohol. You can get in a lot of trouble.
Come down and find out, mate. Come down and find out. There's actually got alcohol in it, not like in Portsmouth, mate. There's actually got proper beer down there.
Shots fired.
Luke says a lot. Yeah. Oi, oi. Imagine you end up cabbing it back to King's Cross, Luke, running late, drinking too many beers. Said this guy. Stuntman says, oi, oi, Scott. Your bell end, Stuntman. That's what you said. Not as good as you are. What's going on? Actually, I half imagine you'll be cabbing it to Teesside. Oof, God, you imagine that? So he said, lol. Jim said, do you guys ever eat malt spread on toast? Well, like Marmite. Yes. I love Marmite. I know a lot of people don't, but I really, really enjoy Marmite. Always have done.
I think is it the same stuff he's talking about?
Malt spread. Well, that's what Marmite is, isn't it? Marmite is. Why am I thinking of something different? Marmite is yeast extract, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not malt
yeast
extract. Yeah, sorry, I got the wrong thing. Malt spread. No.
I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what malt spread is, if I'm honest. Luke says 620 quid in a taxi disco, pre-planned, just in case. that's how much money he's got, just in case he gets in shit. He can spend over, 6
Luke can
wedges.
buy me a beer when he gets here from my own bar.
Yeah. Get the boys a Sunderland kit up the Mackems. Oh, I'm not sure
don't
the
put
boys would do that.
Sure you're not touching anything in there.
George says hi.
Oh,
Luke's a dirty Mackems.
you're right.
Hi.
Just leave it in there until it hurts.
Hi Scott. Lots, mate. I'll keep an eye on Wanda for you to make sure she's in any trouble.
And you won't get
It says, Wanda is my security, keeping certain individuals away from me. No, okay.
Oh, Scott, stop being so grumpy.
Stop being dramatic.
Just come and have some fun.
Yeah, you big tart. Come down and
You'll
have
have
a
a
beer.
great time. It's
Behave
fine.
yourself.
Don't just leave it all. You'll have. You come to me
So
bar,
dramatic,
have a
isn't he?
beer with a chill out. It's all good.
Let it be known, Scott is a tart. He's a tart. He's all the talk. He's all the talk. Just come and have a beer. Behave yourself.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Colin Lee's in. Hello, Colin. How you doing, mate?
Hello,
Hope you
Colin.
well. Hope you well, mate. Chubby says hello, Colin. As that person appears to be a transformer as well. They says hello, Colin. Luke. The way aren't that bad. Lol. Super Geordies. Hi guys, hope you well. Colin, Paul. We'll get to. I will. Sorry, mate. I'm there now. All right. This is all right. Is a great review. All right. Yeah, it's a great. All right. It's a good review. Gateshead. Heed Army. Till I die. Smoggy till I die. Only because I was born I'm quarter Irish as well, says Matt Hall. When my granddad came over from Ireland, they misheard his surname. It should have been McQualter. However, they put Qualter.
I'm a quarter Irish as well. My granddad came over here from Ireland. I misheard my surname. It should have been McWalter. However, they put Qualter on his immigration papers. No way.
My
Wow.
mum tried to have only had a made-up name.
That's brilliant. Well, we go back. Slumbers goes back all the way to the Doomsday book. There's a Marmaduke Slumbers in there, but the S at the end has been dropped and put on over the years. There's a lot of records of them working in the workhouses in London as well. And then my grandma was Jessie Lawler from Ireland, and she was cool. She was pretty badass from what I can gather. So. Never got to meet the woman, but yeah, epic. Luke John says 49% Scottish, 27% Irish, 10% English, 14% Belgian. Whereas my mum said inbred.
That's a great way to round it up. Dave says Lidl seem to have done okay this time. Yeah, do you know what?
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, in general, I think they've done well. I've got 5 empty cans sitting in front of me, and I think they've all been okay. The only one that needed to be thrown away was the Drygate one.
But I feel like you might not like that, but I think there's someone. I think there's bums for seats on that one. I think somebody will absolutely that's one of them beers that's going to be someone's absolute favourite.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, I'm just here to give my opinion and have a drink along with you guys. Yeah, I've got one more beer that's proper chilled, but it shouldn't be proper chilled. What beers have you got? Have you got the Love Lane Porter?
I've got Love Lane something or other. Yes, Baltic Porter.
Do you fancy having a go on that one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a shot. What ABV? 6%. That's a solid. I'm impressed how high these ABVs are.
Love Lane, right? They've got a great reputation, but so far every beer I've had from them in Lidl has been absolute garbage.
I'm just gonna wash this glass out again.
You wash your mouth out as well.
Hey?
What?
Hey? I heard you.
Yeah. So, Love Lane, we're going to go for their Baltic Porter, available in Lidl's. Look at this. It's got loads of information on it, to be fair. It's got Golden Promise, Vienna, Munich, I don't know where that is, Melanoidin, wheat, oats, and carafa malts, Pato, Simcoe, and Cascade hops.
Caramels. Caramels. I love a good caramel.
Coffee, dark fruits on the aroma, smooth and soft on the finish, chocolate and raisin on the palate. IBUs are 20, so basically non-existent. I love a good porter, and I hear all these great things about Love Lane, but every beer I've had from these guys has been crap so far.
Yeah, but that's only because you've had them through the supermarket.
Absolutely. But I'm thinking surely one of these days they're going to do a good one. So I'm drinking Love Lane from Liverpool out of a glass from a beer exhibition in Liverpool. But surely that's a match made in heaven. Not Devon, Evan.
And their tap room's just behind the KFC, if you're ever in Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful colour. Look at that. Slightly off-white head.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
It does look good. It looks really good.
It smells rather nice as well.
Roasted. Caramel. There might be because I heard you say the word caramel. No sweetness. I think it's
look at that.
Not sugary.
I've got it all in there. That's what she said. Right. It's all in there. Look at that. Look at that. I'm using my Beer X glass.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
beer friends.
Ooh, beer friend. Ooh, friend.
Roasted, light,
I suppose. It's roasted, but it's not
caramel.
OTT.
I can't get any fruits. I can't get any hops. I'm just getting a really good quality malt bill there.
I'm getting, loads of malts. Loads of roasted malts. A touch of chocolate, maybe, but that's about it.
I'm not getting that, but
Right, let's
we're
get stuck
different.
in.
Let's do it.
Cheers, you slag.
Cheers, you slag, you big ginger bastard.
Oh, I quite like that.
Wow, that's really good. That's like really good.
I quite like
Wow,
that.
nice, mate. They've nailed the mouthfeel.
It's really light. It's really light.
Oh,
It's really well. I'm not Jonathan Ross now. It's really well carbonated.
full wibbly wobbly eggs. That is bloody good.
I think someone's just set their wolf loose on the street. I could just hear barking. It's echoing down the whole. Can you hear
That's
that?
really good.
Wolf.
That's really good.
That's nice. That's nice. That's good beer. That's a good porter. That's how
It's
a porter
what
should be.
it should be.
That's exactly that's how a porter should be.
I need your help. Can you come down?
Roasted, malty, but light.
When you come back, can you?
I like that.
Can you
That's the
order my
best,
Chinese?
It's the best Love Lane beer I've had so far. They're Baltic porter.
Well, you can do it on your phone, can't you?
Pardon me.
Okay. All right. Order it when you get back. All right, lovely. Bye.
Love you.
Sorry, Al hasn't eaten. He wants his Chinese the minute he gets here. So,
Al coming for a chinky. I can't say
but
the Chinese.
last time when I did it on the website, I ended up with somebody else's dinner. So, yeah. Oh, melted cheese and a Marmite sarnie.
Yeah, mate. Melted cheese and Marmite. So a toasted cheese with a bit of Marmite. Oh,
That literally made my mouth water.
that is filth. That is absolute filth.
Toasted
You're
taco. You're a
absolutely
dirtbag.
spot on. V5 Brewers. It says, "What's the purpose of life, bro?"
30. Is it 37?
37. Yeah.
Is it the meaning of life?
Meaning of life.
Hitchhiker.
37.
What's the meaning of life?
bro?
Hitchhikers get.
What's the purpose of life, bro?
42. It's 42 V5 Bros.
42 is the purpose. Is the meaning of life.
I love his avatar though. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
It's dramatic.
It's
Right,
like,
Paul. That's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
That is a porter as well.
That is a proper.
It's
porter.
not a stout. It says a porter should be. A porter should be slightly thinner than a stout.
Rasco's in. Sorry.
Hello.
He said the Beer X glass is better than last year's. The Brew London glass was shocking, wasn't it, last year? Let's have it right. That square thing. That's a nice glass. That's a snifter.
It wasn't square. It was like an ashtray, wasn't it, last time?
That's why I didn't like it.
So if you sign up to Pint, please,
I'm going for a wee.
I'm going to give you a cheeky free glass. Well, there you go. Stephen Crawford says, V5 Bros, the purpose of life is to experience death. Well, it's coming to us all. Death and taxes, baby. Captain says, I've just opened a Baltic Porter too. Loveline beers are good from the tap room. That's banging. That's really good. Like, excellent. It's a proper porter. It's got a really nice smokiness to it. It's light, which is I'm guessing the Baltic. I don't know whether it's a Baltic. I feel like the Baltic is a sales ploy. It's just actually a very good porter. They're saying coffee, dark fruits. I'm not getting the dark fruits, I'll be honest, but I have eaten some crisps, so I can't really say. I'm definitely getting raisin, and I'm definitely getting coffee. It's a smooth and soft, definitely. Parto hops, Simcoe and Cascade. I've never used Parto before. Malts, a Golden Promise, Vienna, Munich. Melanodin, wheat, oats, and carafa. Yeah, that's very good. That's right up there. That's very good. Love Lane. Definitely very good. Very nice. I love that. They've got a little. Sorry, I look at all these things, but they've got the. Oh, come on, zoom in, you mother. Come on, zoom in, you swine. Oh, buys the most expensive webcam there is. Can't get it to zoom in. First world problems.
Oh, my microphone dipped. What happened there?
It's got basically a map point, and then it says brewed here, and then it's got the postcode of the brewery. That's really cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, L1 OAY.
This is all spot varnish as well, so bit of
Oh, the
ASMR for you. Nice label. Oh, see, look, I've given you my camera, and your camera works better than mine.
John gave me this camera, yeah, and he's replaced it with that, and he can't get it to work.
Look, it won't do it.
You mug.
Piss wizard.
As I say that, mine goes out of focus.
Come on, go and focus. It's got autofocus turned on. No, it won't do it. You're just flexing on me now.
It's not working now.
I love this on the back though. The proper
I've lost
description. I feel like I'm absolutely going to blatantly steal that because I think that's a beautiful way of displaying it. It's really good. It's really, really good. That's excellent.
Yeah, it's good beer.
Yeah, I like that.
Good beer.
I want another one.
So
I'm going to go back to Lidl tomorrow and buy some more.
that was really good. That was really good.
I like the Stewart one as well.
That I really liked. That was meh.
I liked it at the start, kind of wore off on me halfway through.
That was a bit meh.
Never had it.
That if you like Belgian beer, give it a try. I wasn't too sure.
I would even say if you've had Belgian beer, but you like something a bit less pear droppy, that's the one.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look. Matt Hall says, John, I booked the hotel and train. Thank you so much. Can't wait to share it with you guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. So this time next week, hopefully, we'll be having a beer with Matt Hall.
Yeah, man. Come and see us.
That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good do. We're going to have a good do. Lots of fun. Lots of silliness. And there are so many good breweries. You'll pick up loads of freebies. Yeah. You know what, Matt? And I'll say this to any of the others. Rusco will know this. If you're nice to brewers and breweries, you'll walk away with a lot of freebies.
Yeah. I came away with more beer that I can actually take home with me. So I ended up just giving it to people. All I could do was wear this T-shirt. It was great.
I like that guy that's called Perspect, and he's just got a laughing thing.
Perspect. I don't even know where I am with the chat.
You need to scroll down to the bit that's blue.
I was going to go back to the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but the end. Bramwell said, John, it would have been lagered to make it a Baltic porter. I'm assuming with lager yeast or just cool fermented.
Sounds good. Yeah, that makes sense because it's got that carbonation.
It's got a nice bit of carbonation to it. Makes it a very drinkable porter. It's got Munich malt in it, to be fair, and Vienna malt. It's got wheat and oats, but I wouldn't say it's particularly thick. I wouldn't say it's particularly like,
It's bang on. It's
I wouldn't say it's
absolutely
heavy
bang on
bodied.
what a
It's
porter
nice. It's nice. Very drinkable porter. That's how a porter should be. I've always said I generally prefer porters to stouts, and that's because it's like a stout but lighter, easy drinking.
I feel like that would give Ban and Car a good run for its money.
Oh, I won't go that far.
No?
Oh, but
It's
we know
good,
that.
isn't it?
At least we
Good.
know that Love Lane can make a good porter now. If they can knock that in a supermarket for $1.70 a can, at least we know they can make a good porter. David Williams says, came across Lane, you dirty bastard, came across Lane for the first time at Beer Central last year. Enjoy their beers.
Based in Brighton.
Who,
They're a
David?
good bunch. So they've got a load of pubs as well. So we were trying to work out porterage through ABC to supply them, but it didn't work out.
We had that issue last year, Dave. We had that. I literally had my suitcase for the hotel with my clothes in it, and then I had a what they call them, tote bag. A tote bag inside a massive shopping bag full of beer hanging on the handle, just full of beer. I mean, honestly, the culprits were Vocation. They literally gave me a tote bag just full of stuff, beer, socks, beer mats, everything. They just chucked stuff at us. It was amazing. They were amazing. Vocation are, I love Vocation so much. I haven't got a bad word to say about Vocation. I love them. Attic Brewery last year were ridiculously generous. 3 Sods. Shout out to 3 Sods. They're not there this year, unfortunately, but 3 Sods were amazing last year. They were chucking their beer at everyone, and it was really good.
I'm literally only bringing cask and 2 keg clips, which are both lager.
And Budvar, obviously Budvar.
Budvar.
Incredible last year. Redeem, can't wait to have a beer with you next week, mate, if you're watching. I know he does see it sometimes. Redeem, legend, mate. Looking forward to having a beer with you next week, mate. Looking forward to that.
Yes, it's quality, isn't it?
Awesome.
For me, standout breweries last year, Leviathan.
Yes.
Leviathan.
They're going to be there. They're going to be there.
Saison. They're black saison.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Incredible.
it sounds wrong on all sorts of levels. It was incredible. Like, for me, that was above and beyond the best beer of the entire festival.
I was literally wandering around. It was towards the end of the trade session, wasn't it? It was the first day.
I didn't want any more beer. I was done.
I was wandering around. It was calming down. A few people were leaving. And I went to Leviathan because I love Leviathan. They're like proper heavy metal orientated. All their artwork on their beers and the themes to their beers. I love a bit of that. And I went there and they had this black saison. And I was like, yeah, I want to try that. So I got talking to Chris, the guy who runs it. And he said, try this. So he done me a pint of the black saison. And I was just like, oh my God, that's stunning. Forgot to tell John. So I went round the corner back to the Lord's bar, and John was talking to someone. I was like, John, shut up, try that.
I didn't want it. I was like, I've had enough beer.
Yeah.
Don't really want it. It was like, sometimes, I don't know if other people in the comments see this, but you get a dark beer, and you just don't want it. You're just like, I don't want nothing heavy.
Yeah.
And then you gave it to me. Insisted. My mind was blown.
I was like, try that, you dickhead. Yeah. And you did. And then you went and got one. The magic of beer. Richie.
Hey, hello, mate.
Richie. Love it.
I want to come on your radio station. That's my goal for this year.
Dude, I listened to his radio stations, I listened to Coast FM. Shout out to Coast FM. I tune in every now and then in the mornings. I won't say I do it every day because that's bollocks, but I tune in when I can, and I have a listen. And to be fair to him, I always say good morning, and he reads it out on the radio, and he puts on a tune for me whenever I do it. He's an absolute legend, and he's played some bangers. Like the other morning, he played Pink Floyd for me. I've had Metallica on. So everyone in Newcastle, I apologise, but there's been some absolute bangers on.
Right,
Absolute
cool.
bangers.
Idea. You come up and stay with me. We'll go up and see Richie.
Yep,
Do a radio show, and then we take Richie out on the lash.
absolutely. Rich, you up for that, mate? Are you up for that? We'll come up. Do the radio show with you. Keep everyone in Newcastle entertained early morning, and then we'll go out and get absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Passion of the chemist style.
Passion of the chemist. Rich says he hasn't had a drink. He hasn't had a drink since the
That makes me
25th
laugh.
of March. Goodness me, that's a lifetime. A lifetime, Rich.
You got what was that? The whole year in says the little beers this year are chicken.
Chicken.
I disagree. That Baltic Porter is
Lane, Digbeth, and Birmingham. Vocation have a proper good hit rate. I love Vocation. Love them. Will
Good
Sleeper
people.
be at Brew London. You know it.
yes.
You know it. JB says, anyone got any tickets for Indie Man this year? Saturday,
No,
Saturday.
but I think me and Rosie are going.
I've never been to Indie Man. I've heard good things.
Well, come. It's Manchester, isn't it?
Little beers are shocking. They're not. Look, I'm not going to say they're shocking. I'm not going to go as far as to say they're shocking the whole year in, but they're not great.
That's
either.
a good name. The whole year in.
The whole year in. But
That's plenty for
that
long.
I really enjoyed that, and I'm really enjoying this Baltic Porter from Love Lane. To be fair, and I only paid like £1.70 for both of those, so I wouldn't say shocking.
Well, I would say I understand that what you might be getting at. It's quite well, you can tell from what we've had. It's a bit hit and miss, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's every little beer drop ever. You know, if the fact is, if they're charging £1.80 tops for a beer, it's never going to be the best.
No, but
if you're going into Lidl and you're paying less than £2 for a beer and you're expecting an absolute banger, then you're deluded.
Yeah.
Basically, not without being rude, without trying to be horrible, you're deluded.
Well,
but if you can get a good beer, you know, in fact, if you want an amazing beer, go to Trembling Madness because they've got amazing breweries and amazing beers across the board.
Yeah,
you can get some incredible beers. If you want a decent beer, decent value for money, you go to Lidl with their craft beer launches, and this is what this Love Lane Porter is spot on. It's spot on, and I paid less than £2 for it. So,
and it's 6%.
Yeah, it is.
That's madness, and it like even the label's got spot UV. It's well made.
Yep.
I can't knock it. I think that's the best. 100% the best beer I've had out of Love Lane from Lidl. The beauty of so you see this brand, right? And you think, oh yeah, it's a massive brewery. It's not really. It's a little tiny place behind, well, not tiny, but it's a little place just behind a KFC in Liverpool, and that's what's brilliant. And hats off to Lidl. I look forward to going shopping in Lidl because of the stuff like this that I find, where Aldi is freaking miles off. Their stuff is
my god, Aldi is scary.
Garbage.
Aldi's
Lidl, if I had a choice between this, at least you know it's two things. You're supporting a Liverpool, like a proper brewery.
Look at this.
And it's not crap. What's he saying? What's going on? And old dating site.
That is good. That was good. If anyone fancies a cheeky tug, There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, and they'll
My
take
best-
all your details, and
Yeah,
the Russians will be
I-
scamming you.
I
Or the
would say
Chinese.
don't. I would say don't know, but it's funny that people are trying to do that on a live stream. That's quite funny.
Our mods can kick it all out anyway.
Yeah, where's the mods at? Where's my mods team at? Can we kick this motherfudger out, please, and give him a slap while he's at it?
Ban them.
Rick says the reason I don't drink much these days is because my kickboxing is easier without, and the second reason is Claire has B12 deficiency, and drink mashes her up. Love you guys as well. There you go. It makes sense. Rich, we love you, dude. I love your radio station. I love your show in the morning. It's great. It cheers me up. I was
I'm
listening.
gonna still take you out for a beer.
Yeah, we've still got to go out and get drunk though. Imagine Rich drunk. We'd literally have to guide him home. Literally. Literally.
Richie's a legend.
Literally.
We put the go-kart in again, by the way, people.
Oh god, yeah, we're going go partying. We're going go karting in August. Rich has lost 1 stone and 4 pounds not drinking. Also packed in energy drinks. I haven't had one for 6 weeks. I drink the sugar-free ones. I love
You
it.
got me onto the sugar-free.
Yeah,
I've
mate.
had a sugar-free, and I enjoy it. I actually
A
enjoy it.
sugar-free Monster, honestly, amazing. Amazing. They are good. It's got to be a Monster. The rest of them are pussy holes. Pussy holes. Pussy holes, mate. Red Bull. Pussy holes.
I like Red Bull. I don't
Relentless.
like sugar-free Red Bull.
Pussy holes. Monsters, mate. You got to get Monsters.
I do like the. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh, I like Red Bull. Oh, it's just the way you said it. Oh, Red
Don't
Bull.
be such a tart. The white, ultra white Monster. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Bit racist, isn't it? Ultra
Well,
white.
that's exactly what I thought when I picked it up. It tells you nothing what it's going to taste like. I'm like, I don't know what this is going to taste like. I don't know if I even like it. Monster, white supremacist. That's what it looks like.
It's a water in my life. Water. It's a water.
Cracking porter.
Who needs best cams? Exactly.
Exactly.
I can see better. Drink. Nice one, Richie Bass. Yeah, that's it. If you are over 6 foot tall and a cheeky fellow, you don't need best cams, bro.
True.
What's best cams?
It's the guys that said that they want best cams fun, best adult dating.
Oh, him. Yeah. Best cams.
Or her. Could be her.
Or it could be a her. Luckily for you, best cams, I am an international sex symbol, so I don't need the internet for stuff like that.
And I am an absolute stud and stallion of the North.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can crush
Exactly.
a ginger endangered panda. I can smash a panda like no one's ever seen before.
Ginger panda.
Drop it like it's hot.
I can't do some of those sugar-free drinks. React badly to the sweeteners. That's a pain in the ass.
I get that. So, did you know? I thought I was drinking Red Bull and I was putting on weight like no one's ever seen before. And I thought I'll swap out to Ribena. And I put on even more weight. And when I found out how much sugar was in Ribena bottles, basically, Ribena, having a bottle of Ribena that you get in the petrol station, it's like having 5 pints of full cream milk.
Bloody hell.
That's what it works out. There's that much sugar in it.
Whew.
And the tooth kind tastes like arse.
Sugar, mate. Sugar's no good for you. Anything without sugar in it, you're all right. If you ever like a diet without sugar, you'll be fine. Basically.
My wife has come downstairs with a Hoover.
I mean, Snacker Jacks.
Can you order the Chinese? Because Al is like,
But they're low in calories.
He wants chicken balls and he wants special fried rice.
Tasty Tucker.
He won't eat all of it.
You want? I ain't got it.
And I'll have.
The Ultra Fiesta, which is a mango monster, no sugar.
It's our chicken
Awesome.
fried rice.
Or the gold can, which is pineapple, no sugar. Really good.
And special fried rice.
Special fly rice, you plick.
And
You want a special fried rice? I love a special fried rice.
Special fried rice, you plick.
you want a
I want Swiss side chicken bowl
Oh,
and egg fried rice, you prick.
John, you got to stop. You got to stop.
I've got to stop. It's from what's it from? It's from Lethal Weapon when they give the guy. Have you not seen it in the dentist chair? They put him in the dentist chair and they give him laughing gas.
What's this from?
Lethal Weapon.
Oh, bloody hell. I haven't seen this weapon in about 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So chicken balls,
chicken balls.
special fried rice. That's Al.
Yeah.
And then I'll just have sweet and sour chicken and egg fried rice. And basically he goes, "It's egg fried rice, you plick," like that. It's just the funniest scene in Lethal Weapon, and it stuck with me forever.
Rich,
And we're putting it on my card.
Richie, I love you too, man. He says, I'm a coffee monster now and drowning bottles of water. And thanks, guys. You two are legends and don't understand how much I love you both. You saved my life during lockdown.
Oh, we love you too, man. We didn't save your life. There were loads of us doing it.
You saved me, mate. That Passion of the Christ comment last year was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh,
And it went viral. It went viral. That went on social media, that shit.
I was dying. I've never laughed so much in my life.
It was so good. Passion of the Chemist. JB's in. He's on the Flotzinger Doppelbock. Ooh,
I feel like there's a bock in here somewhere.
love a Doppelbock.
There's a bock in here. There's a bock.
The girls come to your yard for the milkshake. You know that. You know that. You know that. I'll be getting all the bitches.
I wonder what Abby will say about that. Oh,
She
Lydia.
goes, "Ain't nothing." She's like, "Yeah, come in, sort him out." Poor Paul sitting smashing rice cakes and John's ordering Chinese. You know that, Rich. He's there like, "Yeah, I'll have a cheeky.
I'm sorry.
I'll have 26 chow mains and 46 egg fried rices, and I'm here knocking down sour cream and onion pissing rice cakes. You know, trying to watch me weight. Rich, I've lost 4 stone. I've lost 4 stone since the beginning of February. I've never been so hungry in my life. These
I
are
was
the
half fat and sexy. Do you know the ironic bit is?
These are the
Even
only
though-
calories I have in my life. I've eaten
though-
a banana and 2 slices of toast and some dodgy
Even-
rice cakes. That's all I've been able to eat.
Even though he's heavy, I still kicks his ass in go-karting.
The reason John kicks my ass in go-karting because he doesn't apply the brakes. He uses other people's cars to slow down. that is why John slows down at all on go-karting because he crashes into people.
I punted one person off fully that was completely
That was just the
Bad
first
on my
lap, John. That was the first lap, John. You're lying.
in the second lap. No, I punted somebody off on the first corner when I joined the track. But
Every time you went round the first corner, you punted someone. Every time.
Well, they shouldn't slow. What, you didn't need to brake?
See, look. It's
Yes.
going back on it. It's going back on it now.
If you put your foot on the brake, what do you expect? I ain't braking. I don't need to. I've got all that weight and momentum. I'm going to keep that momentum going.
Special fried rice with my reputation.
Thunder, baby!
Thunder and lightning right there, baby.
Thunder and lightning, baby! Oh, monkey man. Yeah.
Monkey man, thunder and
Thunder
lightning,
and lightning, baby.
Thunder and lightning. I'm just working out with my boyfriend on my lap. Thunder and lightning.
We need to show that. We need to show that because no one understands what we're
No one
talking
knows. No one knows. Soup. I love soup.
Flipping it.
Soup
He's an
will never-
animal.
he will never see this, but I love soup so much. Creases me up, man. Damn liberals. Lidl
Trippy,
has been-
Trippy, pick me up, Trippy. That's what he was at. Trippy, run him over. So Trippy is his mate. Trippy is just as bad as Soup.
with your Danish cow udders.
You can't keep Monkey Man and Danish
Take
Cow
the
away
monkey
from
man
each
and
other.
Danish cow. Yeah, we love each other.
Danish Cow is just beautiful udders. Mm. Oh,
I
dear.
love it so much. I want to watch it now. It creases me up. It creases me up. Oh, I love working out with my boyfriend on my lap.
They're getting told off by admins in Grand Theft Auto roleplay servers.
It's just
And
trolling.
they've
It's
been
trolling. It's
suspended
funny.
in like nowhere, and they're doing pull-ups. And because of the way the camera works, it looks like the other guy's on his lap and he's doing pull-ups. It's like, oh yeah, and they're not listening to the admin at all, and he can't stop laughing, can he?
Yeah.
So he just
He's
lets
like-
them go.
It's like, you got to stop misbehaving on this stream. And they're like, nah, mate. I'm going to do some weights. I'm going to do some weights.
Mm,
I'm going to pop some
love
out.
it.
Oh, yeah, baby. Over there.
Look at Mr. McDonkadonk with his special sauce.
Mr.
He can
McDonkadonk.
remind everybody.
Paul, are the rumours true? Do you have a cupboard that's full of them bitches? It's true, mate. It's true.
What's that, Richie Bass? Richie Bass?
Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy.
I'll never live that down. Passion of the Chemist.
One of my funny scenes, like Max and Paddy, when they're what's that? And the guy goes, "Ooh, sponge cake, my favourite." And Max says, "Oh yeah, that's when they're in prison, isn't it? When they're in prison." And the guy comes over and he's meant to be a bit of a bad boy, and then Paddy twats him with the tray. Yeah, so put the cake down and piss off, Flower. Yeah, that is so good. That is so good. Love Max and Paddy. That was such a good show. When they first go in and Max, is it Max? Max is Peter Kay and Paddy's Paddy McGuinness, isn't it? And he's got an afro comb. And they're looking at, they pull this out of Peter Kay's pocket and they look at him like, why have you got an afro comb? And Peter Kay goes, you never know. You never know. It's just the best answer ever. You never know.
You never know.
You
So
never know.
my mate Joel. I don't think you've met. Have you met Joel and Kez when you came up last time? She's Indian and he's a big lanky guy. And he talks. He's from Bolton. He's from around the corner from where it was all filmed.
3 months, nearly 3 months. 1st of February I started. So yeah, I've lost 4 as of last Tuesday. I'd lost exactly 56 pounds, which is 4 stone. That was
Eat more fibre, and you will terrorise your arsehole forever.
And it will destroy your toilet even quicker. Destroy the toilet. What's Abby doing?
Abby racing, Abby racing.
Abby, what are you doing? Mate, a bloody nuisance out there.
You're having a laugh, love.
She's banging away. I don't know what she's doing. Ah! Brad's in. Home sweet home. Up the
You just missed a load of comments. What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. They said, bloody hell, 4 stone in 2 months. 3 stone. 3 months, sorry. 4 stone in 3 months. Almost 3 months, 4 stone. It was extreme. But I've tried to keep myself to like 1,500 calories a day, most days. So that's how I've done it. Calorie counting. It's amazing. Change your life. Change your life. And all I eat is protein, mate. That's all I eat is meat. That's all I eat.
Somebody please soundbite that and make it into a GIF.
No,
All I eat is meat. Yeah.
All I eat is meat. Yeah, love meat. You know, when Mark came on, after like 6.5 hours of him waiting to do his dinner, and he came back and told us that he'd had a vegetable korma. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Yeah, I felt like somebody had gone to get me. Hey mate, it's all right. I'll go to the bar, get you a beer, and then come back with a Foster's.
Yeah. That's what it was like. Like having a korma in the first place is bad because essentially that's a pudding. Right? There's no spice in that whatsoever. Who goes to a curry house and has a korma? Who does that? And then to add insult to injury, he had a vegetable one. So it didn't even have any meat in it. I couldn't believe
Sorry.
it. I
don't know if I can
I
get
lost
this
a
on
lot of
camera.
respect. I lost a lot of respect for Mark that day.
So I got this off one of you guys, YouTubers. I don't know if I can do it.
Who
Right,
sent that?
you
Who
see
sent that?
this?
You must know who sent that to you.
No, I bought it. So see that
Right.
little white spot there? So they've melted the paracord, but I can't get it to show it on camera.
I can
It's
kind of see it. I can kind of see it.
what's ironic is about it. Hang on, it's trying to focus on me pissing thing. I think it's because I bet I've not got the camera set on autofocus. But basically, this bit is melted. See that little white dot there?
Mm.
So, the weird and strange thing about it, and I'll take a photo, there's a skull inside that burn. So, the way it looks, if you look, it's like a window with like a ghost going. Like that. Proper mental. It does exactly. Even I showed Lydia and she's like, that's weird. Cool though.
Did John swear?
Slavia. Is it Slavia? Slavia,
swear.
Ukraine. I want Ukraine to win.
Thunder and lightning. Oh yeah.
More like blunder and shining. Oh, Bill, you want to slap, do you?
It comes
If
down.
me and Paul sat on you, you'd die. You know that.
Come down my ends, mate. I'll smash you up and chuck you in the Thames, and no one even miss you. That's what happens.
It's true. And I'm that fat and heavy that I would just sit on you and you'd die.
Raymond the bastard.
Because my big hairy ass would swallow every bit of air that was in your chest.
Here he is.
Here it is.
Get back, you bastard. I'll break your legs. Best car alarm. Best car alarm ever. So true. Get back, you bastard. I'll break your legs. Up the Villa. Bab, what was the score, mate? I don't even know. I ain't got a clue what happened in the football. Spurs.
Brad, how have you got a missus that pretty? That's all I want to know.
He's punching, isn't he? He's
He
punching
is.
well
He's
above
punching.
his weight.
She
Look at
is.
the state
She's
of it.
a fox.
She is, mate. I'll tell you. Look at the state of Brad, and he's got up with that.
He must be hung like a donkey.
If there's any justice in the world, yeah, that's it. That's what Brad is hung. He's hung. He's a tripod.
He
They
is.
call him round his way in Aston Villa land the walking tripod.
Oh, three-legged Brad.
Oh yeah, I know tripod Brad. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. He bought me a Carlin the other day. Good lad. He is.
He gave me a Carlin. He bought me 2 pints. He threw one over me and said, "There you go, you twat." Oh, I've got a headache already, and I've only had. How many beers have we had? One.
You're banging away.
I've had 4.
Does that know?
Up the Hammers still got a chance of the Europa League. I have no idea. How many leagues are there? There's like the Europa thingy, the Europa thingy. Hello. Diddle-a-da. 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 Diddle-a-da.
Abby's
Diddle-a-da.
lost about 28 stones. It's tiny sitting there behind me.
She does. She's a weenie.
It's a weenie. A weenie.
She's so tiny and sexy.
Abby's at her back, bless her. One of her patients fell on her at work the other day and proper put out her back. So it wasn't
it's not
good.
the fact of, I
Who falls on the paramedic? What's wrong with people?
Yeah.
well, no, it was not the fact of he was on a chair. I was carrying the chair, and then someone else pushed the chair whilst I was pulling into a black taxi, and then it just caught me at the wrong angle.
Not good. Not good. Can we just give a nod to Tasty Tucker? He's just ordered a fowl.
Oh.
He doesn't get hotter than that in an English curry house. My respect.
My respect. Dude,
Tasty Tucker, I'm going to pray for your ring piece.
Tasty Tucker, you're a legend, mate. I love you. This is what it's all about. This is what it's about. You ordered a file. You
I'm
didn't
not
go,
ordering my phone. No.
you didn't go for a madras. You didn't go in the middle. And you thought, should I go for a vindaloo above that? Nah. Do you know what? I'm going to go full bollocks. And he went for the file.
Full box. That's how it's
Full
called.
bollocks. He went for the file. I love that. I love that. Tasty Tucker, you're a hero. You're a hero.
His bowel is going to be cursing him.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
But tomorrow you'll be flying. You'll be an Avenger. You'll be a superhero because of it.
You'll literally burn the enamel in your pan.
Chilby says, John, bring gloves, you southern northerner. Oh,
Gloves.
you're going to batter him at Brew London. They all want to fight. They want to punch up.
Oh, okay.
They
That's
don't
fine.
know. We're going to beat up all these lads, throw them in the Thames, and no one will even miss them.
Oh, no, it's true.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen.
It's all good. I've had a few tear ups in my life. That's all
Dave
good.
says, hi, Abby.
Hi.
Richie says, Paul's wife is still fabulous.
I know. What can I say?
That boy Richie
Fabulous. I
gave
saw
a
you.
shout out of the radio the other morning, didn't he?
He did. He did.
I think I'm going to have a glass of water.
Yeah, Dave Wilson says, how do you explain being married to Lydia, John? Lol. Leave Dad alone, you naughty boys.
Well,
Punch him, mate. Punch him.
but it's my personality.
That's what it is, mate. That's what it is. And then rugby t-shirts are yours.
Which way?
Oh, Monkey Man says over there.
Monkey Man says the beach is over there, baby.
Monkey Man said I work out with my boyfriend on my lap over there.
On that note.
So fun, sexy.
Oh, yeah, wrapping this up soon. Yeah, wrapping this up soon. Do it. Push.
Can't it?
Easy. You got this. You got this. Right. We're going to wrap this up soon. I feel like we've sampled the. He's got backwards head. I feel like we sampled the majority of the new Lidl releases. And in general, I think they've been all right. I think they've been all right. Tasty says, cheers, love you too, mate. I get Farl all the time. It's lush when you're used to it, but yeah, the shits are legendary. I can imagine, dude. I haven't had a Farl for a long time, and I know I was struggling. The next
It's
day,
like having an enema, but involuntary.
the Farl, not even. There's not even that many curry houses that sell it. They won't do it. They won't do the Farl. Vindaloo, that's about as high as a lot of them get. There's a lot of them that won't do the Farl. So yeah, that's pretty epic that he's done one.
Animal.
Dave says he's looking forward to trying the little beers now. I'm gonna have one more wee. Be right back.
Make sure you sing the national anthem. God save our creation. Oh, Queenie. Oh, our Queen's all. I like our Queen. I know some of you guys don't like the Queen. I quite like her. Well, she's all right. And from the business point of view, she brings in more. The royal family bring in more money than they cost. So yeah, that's where I stand on it. Right. Please, if you're still watching, I don't know how. I can't tell how many people are watching, but if you're still watching, please put the most random comments in the chat that you could possibly think of. Like, it doesn't even have to be related. Just so when he comes back from a wee, he has no idea what's going on. That would be good. Tasty Tucker says, I ate Madras as a youngster and worked my way up from there. Yeah, I can't. There's a limit. Paul put Carolina Reaper sauce in a wrap that he made me, and I have never experienced instantaneous heat like that. I just could not do it. Bored. This is awesome. Keep them weird comments coming. Anything random, just do it now, quick.
I did a wee.
What? I thought you'd gone for a poo. You've been that long.
I did a wee, and I sang the national anthem.
God save our great. I didn't hear you there.
Tasty says, I ate Madras as a youngster. I worked my way up from there. Good man. Good man. I love Madras. That is, to be fair, Madras is my go-to. Every now and then I'll have a Vindaloo and a foal. I've only ever had one once. I enjoyed it, but God, it hurt. It really hurt.
How do you enjoy it? You can't taste it. It makes no sense.
But it's really tasty. Really tasty. It's like the spicier it gets, the tastier it gets, but it hurts. Yeah. Let's catch up with the chat. I'm going to wrap this up soon. Boiled eggs in a summer breeze. That sounds like one of my farts. Captain Meat said, John, which Lord's beer would the Queen like? Jasper.
Oh, Chosen Man. She'd like Chosen Man.
I'm going to have a Belager. A Belager.
You said you were wrapping this up and you're still drinking.
I'm just having one more because I've got to go out in a bit because I'm getting on the road.
Where are you going?
A lager for the road. I'm going to a mate's, you know, Lee, our best man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to his for a bit of a house party. We're going to have a dark lager that's well out of date by Utopian that I bought from Crate Escape.
I'd be alright, to be fair.
Look at it. Look at it.
What's
Look
the
at
ABV?
5.4.
And how out of date is it?
About a year.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Last July, best before.
Yeah,
But
that'd
it's
be alright.
English. All English.
You got to catch up with his comments.
Be read. Oh, looks like an ale. Oh my God, it's pouring beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Let me catch up with these flippity floppity. Derek Fairley. Yeah, I like bees too on a Monday morning. He likes bees on a Monday morning. So can you attach the pig head to a human boy? I hope not.
Possibly.
Dave says there's a curry house on Brick Lane in London which does a very spicy curry. If you want to try it, stronger than a fowl. Ooh, I'll bang up for that. Challenge. Yeah, mate. David, me and you, son, we're going to do it. Like, David, we'll talk about this at Brew London. I'm not even joking, mate. We'll discuss this next week and we will meet up. We'll arrange it. We'll document it. We will go to this curry house on Brick Lane, one of John's favourite streets, because he had a full-on beef sarnie there. And we'll have...
Beautiful. How beautiful was that sarnie?
It was a beautiful sarnie. But me and David Wilson are going to go for a naughty ruby that's naughtier than a fowl.
Ooh. Nice knowing you.
Sada. I'm up for that, David. Talk to me. Sell me.
Biffy Clyro, indeed.
Clyro. Good band. They've had their moments. Martin Howell. There are 10 types of people in the world. Those that understand binary and those that don't. Oh dear.
1 0
farting.
1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1. That's binary. It does. Plastic chairs generally better.
Oh. Considering that's like a year out of date, that's still really nice.
It will be. It's utopian.
Making
Most
good
beers
beer.
are all right. I mean, they might not be like they originally intended it to taste, but a lot of beers, even quite out of sell by date, will be quite good.
Captain Meat asks the question that we've all wondered: what's worse, being run over by a steamroller or killed by a swarm of puffins?
Swarm of Puffins is probably not
Worse.
as bad.
No, it's
No, I
not.
feel like steamrollers are slow death.
No, imagine getting killed by a swarm of puffins. How long would that take? It'd take hours.
No.
How many puffins are we talking about?
Well, a lot of
Steamroller will go over you in about what, 5 seconds tops?
but it's not a swarm; it's a swam. So you'd be in the water, so you probably drown.
That's a good point.
Drowning's a lot better than burning on fire or
Get
being
done by a swam of puffins.
crushed to death. I'm trying this Abnam's fleshy blood orange thing.
Oh right, is it any good, that one?
I don't know. I've never had it. I thought you had it.
No, I didn't buy that one.
No, but you've had it before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had it before and I thought it was okay.
Wow, it's really pale.
Pale.
Clarity on that is outrageous.
Will there be a time when humans will give birth to a dog robot hybrid?
Next year. Look how
Yes.
clear that is.
That is clear as a whistle, isn't it?
That is flipping clarity. See, this is going to be something. Right now, we like the hazy stuff, but one day it's going to come all back around. They'll be like, I want the clearest beer. Oh, look at that. It's got a bit of sediment in. Looks like.
If a man eats, I don't even know what that number is, Paul. I don't even know what the number is.
That is 10 million orange.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's 10 million.
10 million. If a man eats 10 million oranges, would he pee orange juice? I'd hope so. If I'd ate 10 million oranges, I would really hope that my wee looked like Tropicana.
This smells like Vicks Vapor Rod.
That's probably the reason why I didn't grab it.
It smells like it does. It smells like, you know, when you get a pack of plasters out,
Yeah.
that new plaster smell. You're going to stick a plaster on you. That weird, I can't explain it, like a medical smell. That's what this smells like. That's weird. Let me try it. God, that's freaking awful. That's just like TCP had a love baby with
This
a
is
water.
ridiculous, yeah. This is ridiculous.
That's
Man.
freaking rancid.
That is literally, it was past its best last July.
Dear me.
Utopian with their dark lager. That is still really, really nice.
That's awful. For me,
Yeah.
personally, I find that really hard. How is that blood orange? Blood orange is really sweet and like juicy. This is like, it tastes like chemicals. It smells like plasters.
I've heard it do.
God, that's awful.
Chubby says, I will message you, John. Cheers again, mate, and see you both at Brew London. Looking forward to it, Phil. We'll see you next weekend, mate.
That seems horrible.
Paul hates Nuki Brown, but calls a beer 1 year out of date beautiful. I do not hate Nuki Brown. Outrageous.
No, the original Nuki Brown wasn't too bad, but the new Nuki Brown is like,
It's Henry.
Henry! Why didn't you enter the competition?
Henry 420, outdoor cooking. Evening at Paul's Beer Reviews, Captain. Cheers and evening to all. Evening, Henry. We love you. We love you, sir.
Okay, Caps.
That's a bloody great pigeon out there. Can you hear that?
Wood pigeon.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Woo-woo. sitting there talking absolute waffle. Like time to do a live streaming.
They're good eating.
I was about to say a lie. I've had pigeon before. I have eaten pigeon before. The last of the daylight in through the window while we wrap this up. Who's winning a fist fight, Alexia or Siri? Oh, I'm gonna go for Alexa. Oh, curry house in Newcastle. All you can eat. All you
get
can eat
something
movie
to eat?
house. I'm up for that.
I got new curry sauce.
Maybe you would take John.
Come here, because loads of people said hello, and you like David Wilson, Captain Meats,
I love that.
Richie said hello to you, and
Not
you.
many of us left. There's 24 of us left. Everyone's
Here she
tired.
is, my
Hello,
favourite
everybody.
crab stick.
She's back with a sunburned face.
Oh.
She's like a crab stick. One half's all pink, and the other half's very white.
I took my big winter coat with me. I thought it was going to be freezing.
You have no concept of what hot and cold is, do you?
Oh dear.
It's a different weather up there on the hill.
It's not.
It
It's
is.
not. Liz, when I looked out the window,
When it's-
it was absolutely banging the sun. I was like, why are you telling him to put Thermington?
Doing it. We're doing it now. We're doing it now.
What's she doing?
Right. Abby's like, we gotta go. We gotta go. So I'm
Right,
wrapping,
go. Right.
I'm wrapping up. David says hi, Henry. Henry said evening to Lords. Evening to David Wilson. No, actually, Jeremy irons his shirts on a Monday. Oh god. Henry's laughing. If you woke up tomorrow and your body was missing, what would you do? Probably just lay there. Dr. Bread. What if a doctor bred a donkey and a monkey? What would it be called? Monkey, monkey.
I just let you into a secret. When you were off, I said everybody put the most random questions in you can to Paul as possible.
Captain Meat says, Paul, what's brown full of dust? Howard Shipman's medical. I've never known anyone more obsessed with Howard Shipman than Captain Meat.
No, that's bad.
Dave Wilson says, John, you should know that orange beers are wrong. Brackets sunset.
Yeah, that is bloody awful. I mean, like,
even lads, sorry, I've not been on Paul. Turns out being a parent is tough. It is. It is. Oh dear. Sounds like he's had a dodgy afternoon with the little one. Bless. All right, Henry. Cheers, lads. Didn't know I was doing a competition, Lord's brother. I'm punching in my mouth. I'm blind and my chin's big. Bless him. Much love, Captain. Cheers, mate. She's gone down. I've cracked the Fuller's 1845 open. Life is good.
Nice.
He's just chilled. Tasty tackle loves fish sticks. Is that because you're a gay fish?
My missus looks like a fish stick at the moment.
South Park gay. Because you're a gay fish, like Kanye West. David and Mark, you've been pooped on, pissed on, or puked on. If not, you're lucky, sod.
It's true.
I think all of those.
Yeah, I've had all of them.
Emery's laughing. Right, I've caught up with the chat. There's only like 18 of you left. Thank you so much.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, I'll say that off the bat. Thank you so much for getting involved this afternoon. It's been great fun. I've now got to go out and talk to people and pretend to be sober. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. John, I love you. And
I love you too, you big sexy ginger.
You big sauce. I will see you very, very soon, mate. The rest of you, I love you just as much. Thank you so much for watching this live. It's been the first time I've done a low live in a while. And I've enjoyed it. I've actually enjoyed it. And it was getting to the point where I wasn't enjoying it, which is kind of one of the reasons why I stopped doing it. But I've enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see a few of you at Brew London next weekend. And I will do another live stream very, very soon. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting John and Lord's Brewing. Thank you for supporting the Craft Beer Hub. Thank you for supporting the Crummy Beard. Thank you for supporting Simon, the Real Ale Craft Beer Guide. You guys are amazing. We love you. And we will see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching this. You've been amazing. I've been Paul. He's been John. And we will speak to you very, very soon. Take care, guys.
Mons too. It's Lapan.
Mons true. Mons too. That one. Take care, guys. Love you.